Good morning, good morning. Hold on, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to wait till one of y'all get in here. I got a little while to chit chat, so we gonna chill for a little while. I'm gonna start my time about noonish. Good morning. Shout out to all my Texas people. We out here rolling. I'm on my way to Brenham. So, Brenham, Texas, what's going on? We're gonna do our regular chit chat. I'm gonna rebuttal a little bit about Glorilla's sister and how I feel about it, how it trickles down the family, and how it was kind of relatable. How it was kind of relatable a little bit for me, a little bit, even though not as big as Glorilla. And you can just pop on in when you want to. Links are in the chat if you do want to come up. You know what I'm saying? We getting on in. Second month of the new year. Uh, Staying on task. Everything that I said I was gonna do, I'm doing. Let me know you in here. Ghost, what's up, baby? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna start trying to go live a little more often though too. I know I ain't been going live as often. We gonna try to take it up a notch a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Go check out my cooking, my biscuits on here. Let me know it's something that you eat. I'm working the hell out of my little skillet on here. Okay, my little skillet was $26.99, but I'm working the hell out of it. Okay, what's going on? Let me know where you at. Check in. How y'all doing this morning? I feel a little bit rested. I had a kind of a hard time going to sleep last night. Um, I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit restless. I just can made it from. I flew through home last night. I stayed at home last night. So yeah, that was good. I was able to get out the truck Saturday. I was able to park my truck like at 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I had to get up and come pick a load about 1:30. So yeah, your girl's sliding through the house kind of frequently. So praise God for that. Like I said, I thought I was gonna get home. Like I told y'all in the past, I was gonna get home like twice a month, but soon I'm getting home like 4 or 5 times a month. Dog food for those my owner operators. If you only low boards, please, please go look at these dog food holes. So they are definitely moving. I've been on dog food for like a whole 7, 8 days now. That's all I've been picking up. It's chewy, 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 or blue ribbon. That's all I've been picking up. So if you want to keep moving, um, it may not pay a whole lot of money for an owner operator, but if you want to keep moving, keep getting you a couple dollars every single day, get on these low board and check out these dog foods and check out our FedEx loads because that's all I've been running. Yeah, I just made me some breakfast. I'm laying back down right now. I'm just laying still right now. 'Cause like I said, I want to start my time. 'Cause my time to pick up is 1400, and I'm on like 40 something minutes out. So I'm just gonna chill and just relax for a minute. Good morning, Sinister. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know where y'all at. I want to talk for a little bit about the Glorilla situation, about her sister. I just thought that it's really crazy, and I know that that has to be a little bit heart wrenching for her. Um, because it's crazy for her sister. This girl took her ass way on CNN. You know, here is one of the videos right here. It's in the chat. That's also one of the rebuttal because she's done like 2 or 3 other videos since TMZ. She's done the original video calling Gloria out, blowout, and then she's done the TMZ interview. Then she's done 3 more videos. So this is the link right here. If you want to go check it out. One of the because I like Carlos King. I like he's one of the ones I really watch. He does a good job on rebutting on here the videos. So go check him out. But I just want to talk about it. How family can really halfway keep you back. See, my family, they have a relationship with me and then they don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's for different reasons. I have my health issues, mental issues, and all that kind of stuff. But when I look around them and I look at myself and I'm doing my soul searching, like I say, I do some things. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna get it together. Hold on, y'all. Just a second. Thanks, just a second here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Once I continue to do, oh Lord, soul searching and doing some stuff to work and getting it together, I noticed that there are a lot of traits in my family that I do have. So when your family treats you a certain kind of way, just sit back and watch all the things that um that they do. Hold on, let's see. I can't. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to take over the world. My pinky and brain shit. That's so silly. Yeah, but when I do some soul searching and I keep digging and I keep digging and I keep digging, you know, sometimes when your family treats you a certain kind of way, you have to really look internally at what's going on. And I promise you, all the problems that you have emotionally or physically, they have some of the same traits. So understand what I mean, baby, is mental health issues. Mental health issues, how they look at life, a little bit of selfishness. Because I thought for a minute, seeing with my mom, because I can call on my baby sister and my brother sometimes, and sometimes they may come through, and sometimes they may not. It's kind of like that. My second sister, I can't really call on that much, but I noticed seeing ghosts, everybody watching, that some of the same problems that they have, I have. I thought I was so ostracized out and so isolated, but I look at how they treat our mom. Like I told you, I almost lost my mom last year. For those of you that, if you're just not popping in, I almost lost her. She was in the hospital for a total of 28, 29 days. They released her, and then in half of those days, she was in ICU. She had so much going on with her body that I came very, very, very close to losing her. And what you say? I'm currently writing new motivation. Yeah, put it out. You should make it audio. But hold on, we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna get back to it. Come up here in a minute. Come up here and hit the link. See in a minute. But I just noticed that a lot of things is going on with them, like the empty sex, meeting guys off the app and having sex with them within a night or two, not being there for my mom, overspending and not spending money correctly. Um, my mom's married, but I told y'all with my dad, it was number toxicity, and it left an imprint on me of how I see me. And God is helping me. God is helping me deal, you know, really, 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 really with it, you know. But even now in the marriage that she has right now, um, is not super idealistic in what I feel. Um, marriage is supposed to marriage is supposed to identify as. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I bought me. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. It just kicked me out. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. I bought me a new. Yeah, forget my skillet. I just got to make it breakfast. I brought me a new Bible here. So I got a one at home and one I got a small miniature one in my car, and I have this one. So you see, I haven't popped it open yet. I just bought it. So but when I do look at when I do look at hold on. So yeah, we got it, just to show y'all. But when I do look at a lot of traits that my family has, I have some of those same things that I have going on. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the same thing for Corilla. I kind of felt bad for Corilla with her sister going in like this. I mean, she has been going in. You know what I'm saying? She is going in on her. And it's really kind of sad You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for her. Even though I'm not a huge Gorilla fan, but I do feel bad for how her sister's treating her. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a bunch of jealousy, isolation, uh, isolating you out, and not understanding you. And you know, when people are going through anything physically or I mean mental health issues, you're supposed to be family, right? You're not really supposed to isolate the person out. You know, because God said we supposed to love one another and be there for each other. We're not supposed to be in isolation land for too long. And God is showing me that I've been in isolation for too long, right? That's why I tell y'all, I was in fear coming back out here, but God told me to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? With that, the word, y'all, my dog, and me, I say growing at a maturity level, understanding the difference between healthy and unhealthiness. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to keep it like that. Hold on a second. Just a second. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but but I'm just noticing so much, and see, you have to be careful what Gloria is going through because in something like this can really mess with you mentally. Your family, with the things they say and do, can mess with you mentally. You can say you strong enough, you can say you let it roll off, but when things happen, they happen. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be taken back. So those type of things, especially when it comes to people that's supposed to love you, will imprint on you. And I noticed that. That's why I said I have to kind of talk about it. Because, like I told you my dad tried to set my mom on fire. I was blamed for that. I was blamed for that. I was 14 years old. And I was held accountable like a full-fledged adult for what went on between my grown dad and my grown mom. And that particular blow up scene goes, all that shit was on its way coming because they was constantly fighting each other. I was seeing them stab each other. I was seeing them fight each other, and it led to in my 30s and now 40 years old because being single. Because like I said, my mind wasn't good when it comes to men. I'm working on it. I'm working on that. All men are the same. There are some men that have done the work on themselves. There are some men that don't believe in just having empty sex. There are some men that treasure their body. They don't sleep on any and everything. They'll lay in the bed next to any and everything. There are some men that do hold themselves a certain caliber. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that will come into your life that will actually pour into you. And that's of the opposite sex. There are some things that you just gotta kind of do the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying let anything come in your life, but you just gotta do the work. And that's why I feel like when it came towards Gorilla and the situation with her sister, hold on, put the thing back up. That's why it's kind of touching home because I feel I can kind of imagine how Gloria is feeling, even though I'm not as big as her. You know what I'm saying? But I know as I look around, none of my brothers and sisters have kids. They're just like me. Yeah, they don't have children. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of it's almost like an ancestral type curse. My mom still has issues with how she controls and spend money. She has control issues with in her relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like people fool with her now. My mom has a lot of people that come fool with her. She's very much a giving person. And she's done some changing. But there are a lot of things that's never fell off. Yep. I have a problem. We gonna work on this. Okay? We gonna work on this. We're gonna get this together. Some kind of way. But I hope I'm making sense. You know what I'm saying? We have to touch on that, to get to a point where you've busted your butt, you've gone up, you know what I'm saying? Or you've been like a regular sister like me. You've been there. You helped pick up the pieces. It's because understand this. When you help your mom, you help your other siblings. You understand what I'm saying? Because you helping her being able to do what she need to do for them. Whenever so that's why, I always kind of felt like as the oldest and me being on the road, that I'm not there. But all the time sending money, all the time extra resources and stuff was there, you was helping them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because your blood, what you say, Sam? Just because your blood doesn't mean they family. I feel you. I feel you. Good morning, Sam. Cut down the monsters. Yeah, I know. I gotta work on it. I didn't kind of got. I kind of got addicted to it. I kind of got this. What's up, Nadia? Yeah, but I'm just noticing, you know, I'm just noticing a lot of things. That's why I have to touch on it for a few minutes. Y'all can agree or not disagree. Here goes the video. One of the videos, to one of the rants right here with Glorilla. For those of you just not coming in, but I think with Glorilla, I think it's touching home so much because we have to stop this in Black and Hispanic families. We have this complex in our mind that you're supposed to always help. You're supposed to always come back to the hood. You're supposed to always do that. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If I wasn't so helpful, I think I'd been beyond right now. I've been having me a first or second house, so it's time being in trucking. I think about the thousands of dollars I've given my mom in the last 8 years. A lot of times putting my money on my brother's books when he's in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like all that money adds up. All those are resources that was taken from me. You know what I'm saying? But I had this complex in my mind that I'm by myself. I have no husband. I have no kids. And what if I need something? What if I go through something and I have to call on one of them? So I've always kind of felt like forced to help. If that makes sense. I was forced to help. I gotta, I gotta do it. I gotta be there. I gotta be there. Like this month, I told you I'm staying on task on getting my debt. I'm taking half my income and sending on my debt, and I'm on task with that. I have not swayed from that as yet. I did my fast first, which we're gonna dissect my fast. You know, I'm gonna make that a video. And I'm saying I'm taking half my income this month, and I'm paying it towards my debt. Cause like I said, I'm making myself go up. I'm trying to be in a particular place of not just graduation, but accomplishment and self assuredness and just going forward. So this month, none of my family's getting anything from me. And I'm staying true to that, regardless of what they go through. Let's our house some burn out or something, you know. Um, but when I think about it, that's like I think that's why I touch so much home because I can understand all the emotions going on in our head right now. Because something like that has to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Something like that has to hurt when you have a family member that will get on a show and do all this. No, you don't. You just help your mom over. Well, Sam, I always kind of been like that. You know what I'm saying? Morning, coffee, brother. Good morning. I haven't seen you in a minute, baby. How are you? From a distance. Yeah. What you say? You just love from a distance. I see you, Sam. You say you allow yourself to be taking advantage of you. Yeah, in a way, they use you because you allow it. Yeah, yeah, in a way. But when I think about it, Sam, and I appreciate it. When I think about it, it's like that's kind of how I always feel. And I think about it, time and helping them, and then I look. You know what I'm saying? All of them are all right and they're alive, but neither one of them are soaring. I'm not really soaring. I can hold myself accountable too. I haven't handled all the rest of my finances like I'm supposed to. I could have went back all these years out of the truck. Could be did me some college hours. I got college hours already. I could have finished. You know what I'm saying? It's a few other things. I let my mind rule everything about my life. Once you get your mind out, I'm telling y'all, once you start battling that demon and getting your mind out, it's something. It's something. Once you start praying just a little bit more, I dare you start praying every other day or just at night. I dare you start having a prayer life in the daytime and the morning time. I dare you start reading your Bible or reading a scripture. I dare you start jamming some 30 minutes a day on just positivity. It don't have to be preaching all the time. It can be a motivational speech. It could be um, a good podcast show you can watch for 30 minutes. Like the marriage to podcast. I like watching that. That's kind of a good positive one I would love to watch. Um just 30 minutes and you'll start seeing so much different things is solely unhealthy that you are accepting and that you are making excuses for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still a little bit overweight, but the excessive weight, just eating just because, there's nothing else to do. The not wanting to exercise. Um, I do have audiobooks. I have a couple audiobooks I listen to already. And if you're trying to do an audiobook, Sinister, go to Amazon. I don't know how you're gonna set it up and how much it's gonna cost you, but go to Amazon where it be easy accessible to everybody once you do it. Right. But just, the thing with Glorilla just really touched on because she's like I feel like in this aspect, she's like a lot of us. So she's like a lot of black sis out here. They have a family that you're ordained to help and do things like that, and they want you to do this, want you, especially your mom, because your mom's like she sacrificed for you. She's a single mom half the time. Mom was single moms half the time, and I think about how I wasn't able to finish college because she had so much going on when I was the oldest. She just kept getting sick kicks and I kept getting behind my college hours. I couldn't finish. You know what I'm saying? So your mom made sacrifices, but you've made sacrifices back. You know that you have. Hold on, long. Let's see. Multiple distance. For yourself, there's nothing you can speak until you fix. You fix what? Till you fix it. Yeah, yeah, all that's true, Sam. But you know what I mean. Good morning, KB. KB's in the building. Hit the link, KB. Links up top, KB. Good morning. Good morning. KB's in the building. People been asking about you. People been asking about you. You know that? Yeah, but I'm just noticing that, people that fuss at you and complain at you about stuff. Like I had my mom, and I know she might get upset at me. My mom has tried over and over again to ask my brother to stay with me. And I'm not comfortable with it. I am not comfortable with that. That's not okay. Normally in the past, I would make an exception. Y'all saw me with my other apartment. I let both of my sisters come and stay. And would they leave me? They both murdered me. They both did. They both didn't appreciate my help because their mind's been programmed that somebody's obligated to help them. I'm gonna say it again. They both burned me because they felt like I was obligated to help them because I was their sister. There was zero appreciation for opening up my house up to them. There was zero appreciation for laying in my bed and being with their boyfriends in my bed, in my living room, my kitchen. There was no appreciation for that. I don't have to do that. They're grown. I don't want to tell y'all details about it because I don't want to start crying. But it was just something. But they're prone that way because my mom and I have allowed it. You get what I'm saying? So there's things, and it's the same thing with Glorilla. It's the same thing. Hold on. Let me get back. Uh-oh. It's way up top, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there you go. KB. What's going on, KB?
Morning, morning. Shay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Why you been worried about your sisters laying with you? Just concentrate on your mother. Well, Sam, I was in that mind state. Cause my mama put it on me, Sam, that you're the oldest and you're always supposed to be the one to make the first move into a relationship. And I was felt kind of guilty because I was out on the road. You know what I'm saying? So when it was going through certain things, like my baby sister, she went through losing her apartment, lost her job and stuff. And I say, well, I offered up. They didn't ask, I offered up. Because, I know my mom can be something else. So I say, why don't you just um, come over here? You know what I'm saying? I highlight, I didn't highlight the rest of the stuff, you know. But sometimes with my mom, Sam, sometimes she's in kind of half of an issue too. You know what I'm saying? Like she keeps asking about my brother, and I keep saying no, and she keeps being persistent and asking. You know what I'm saying, KB? You know what I'm saying, KB? Like keep persistent asking. And it's just I'm at a stage where I'm saying no and I'm sticking to it.
Oh yeah, I was just listening to Shape. I just now I got your notification. So what you talking about? You talking about family asking you for help or something? What's the
Yeah.
topic?
We talking about the global real situation and family and how people can be obligated and how we have this thing going on that with black families that we're supposed to always help.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say black families. Sometimes that's all families, but we just talking about our culture because we are, black folk. But that's the hardest thing, Shape, is to say no, especially to family, because I understand what you're going through. Because for years and years, and especially when I was out here, let me just tell you a quick my story. When I was leasing that truck, Shape, and going through it, my family was still hawking on me. Hey, nephew, I need help. Hey,
Mhm.
brother, can you help me? Right? And I'm like, dude,
Mhm.
what are y'all helping me? I'm sitting here thousands of tens of thousands in debt on this truck, but I still out of my heart, I'm helping. You know what I mean, Shape. And I had to come to a conclusion myself that I had to cut it off, Shape, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, are they gonna be there to help me? Are they gonna give me their last? No. They just enabling we enabling them to just always lean on us by helping them. You know what I mean by that shape? Like when we always there and we always willing to hand out, they know that. So they always gonna be in their mind, I can go to nephew, I can go to niece, or I can go to my daughter. You feel me? Because they've done it before that, and then they're gonna play on the heart too. You know how family will do. They're gonna play on the soft spot. They're like, well, come on now, I'd have been there for you and all that. But we got to cut it off sometimes, shape, because we got to look out for ourselves first. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody but God and ourselves gonna look out for us. So we have to sometimes be that tough love. So I understand. I understand it, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, so but we have to break this. I just put it up again. This is Carlos King's review to the Glorilla situation, but it just touched
Mm-hmm.
so much for me. It's like I had to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I won't say my family 100% has held me back, but they kind of have been a small hindrance because number one I've allowed it because I always felt like I need them, I need them, I need them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I'm sorry, I turned that off. That's
are they really there for me like I need them all the time? And I notice, is it all just me? And I look at my mom, KB, they treat her just the same. They treat her with the same distance, the same discontent, the same disrespect. They treat her just the same. You know what I'm saying? I say, is it all me? Is it because you know what I'm saying? Is it because I'm halfway crazy? Is it all me? And it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Even my stepfather and his daughter, it's so much distance that's there. There's a relationship that come around, things like that, but it's so much distance that's like we got to start focusing on healthiness. And not just in your body, but also in your mind. You know what I'm saying? We got to start focusing on healthiness in our relationships. If there's some things going on that you don't like, there's some things that don't make you comfortable, you have to voice that. You have to voice that. You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
totally agree, shape.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I'm getting to that point because the old shape would just let my brother just come stay, and he would mess around and probably burn me because he's not a level of maturity. He's like 28 years old, and he's really just doing the same old thing. He really, really has. He's put my mom and me and my stepfather through a whole lot, and he's really not done 100% changing. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah, he
that's
not
just
he not grown up yet, but that's on him. Shape. He is a grown man, but in his mind, he's not grown up yet. They say most men don't mature till after 25, but some I say later than that. Shape. We got some 40, 50 years old that ain't grown up yet, so he gonna have to just get it together. But at the end of the day, you got to look out for you, Shape, and you first. You know what I mean? You got to
yeah,
start putting yourself first, and that's why I
yeah.
tell folks. People look at me like I'm an asshole now, and I'm gonna be blunt with it. No, I'm not an asshole. You know what I'm doing? I'm looking out for KB for once in my life now. Put myself first. So that makes me seem like, oh, I'm just an asshole. I don't have feelings, and I don't, because I can't. We got them good heart shape. I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? We got God with it, and we try to do more for people than we also do for ourselves. But these last year or so, I started turning back the time. I mean, no, man, I got to look out for me first. Because at the end of the day, what have all these people done for me, including family? Some of them ain't done not a doggone thing. You ain't even heard
Mhm,
from some of these folks. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Until they need some shape, and that ain't
mhm.
cool. So I had to cut it off. And I'm sorry if you feel that way, but I'm not sorry. You know what I mean? Because
And
at the end of the day, yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Mm.
you know what it is for us truckers. We get guilty minded because we're not there. That's the thing about being truckers out here. The sacrifice you make, because our time is the biggest sacrifice. And I think Sam, Sin, KB, T. Ill, and our rest of you that come in, KR say, I think that's part of the reason we kind of get suckered in and to giving or spending money. You know what I'm saying? Because our time is already wrapped up. So that's one of the biggest things
Oh,
we do. I'm
Nadia's in the bit
always
of
say
hey
yes.
sis, it's been a minute. I'm sorry, Shape. But hey, Nadia's
Yeah.
down there. I'm sorry, Shape. Go ahead.
And so that's one reason why, with our profession, we get suckered in. That's why you get guys that have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trucks and they still broke. And back when I was dispatching, it was so many cats and we so many high levels. Excuse me, in this field, and they broke. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to having 3, 4, 5 trucks, you got a business being broke. You got a business about to lose your house. You got a business about to let your car take to repossession. You know what I'm saying? That comes from poor money management and then getting suckered into helping people. You know what I'm saying? That's what that comes from. But we do that
Shay, I don't know if you got cut off. I heard the last thing I heard. If we do that, and then you just stop. Oh, she out of here, y'all. But just piggybacking on what she talking about. Yeah, we got to be love ourselves more to even cut our own family off, y'all, our closest one. Because at the end of the day, they some of them are older than. I'm gonna tell you, in my family, these cats are the ones, the elders, right? They ain't got themselves together here and they in their 60s. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but not sorry. I'm headed towards 50, y'all, and can't do it no more. At the end of the day, you know what I
Okay.
mean? We got to start looking out for yourself because the reason why we in a certain position, like Shape said, is because we've been in and helping people out. You know what I mean? And stop looking out for ourselves. If we had cut them off, like if I had cut all that off and start investing in myself more and saving up, you know what I mean? Could be in a better spot now, but no,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I don't regret it, y'all. Don't have no regret. But just now, it's just a different me. It's 26. It's a new look, a new perspective on life. That's all that is. Go ahead, Shape. Be back now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It kicked me off,
Uh,
man. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's why her thing is hitting me so hard because it's all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us, especially in Black and Hispanic communities, that it's so many more things you could have had down. You know, when you sitting still is all right when you're not destined for greatness. And I'm pretty sure Sin can understand. And I'm gonna say it again: sitting still is all right when you're not desperate, but if you got something deep on the inside of you, you can't just keep getting help. Lately, I've been feeling like it's something that's I ought to be doing lately. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know exactly what that is, but God gonna help me do it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's also breaking the isolation and coming out of the darkness is I've been trying to be open to new relationships. You know, lady friends and guy friends. You know, it's nothing wrong with being open. You don't have to be all isolated to say you growing. Because me, my isolation is part of my struggle. Just for me.
hey, come on, man. You got your paperwork. Get out the dock now, man. I'm waiting on. Oh, sorry, my mic's on. Say no. I'm gonna at my
Yeah,
place and dude just sitting there. I hate when drivers sit there and do their paperwork right in front of the dock. Move to the side, player. But yeah, go ahead, Shape. My bad.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, to focus on self. Let me see. No, I don't get sucker. I just don't do I just don't allow myself to get involved. Yeah. But you know how it is, like when certain things happen. You know what I'm saying? But I just noticed certain things that I want to break. And you have to get to a point where you want to break certain things. Otherwise you keep doing the same cycle. You keep getting to relationships that don't work. You keep you know what I'm saying? That's why you get to people where people are getting married and having their second, third divorce. Those people have not done the work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? You just jumping and doing stuff to make you feel good for the moment, but you gotta think of things as healthy long term. Cause when a God calls your name, it's it. You know what I'm saying? When he call your name, and it's time for you to take your soul about that body, it's it. Whatever you said done, that you said and done. So I'm at a point where time is too precious right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old. Time is too precious right now. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never lied on that shit. Time is the one
Yeah,
asset that we
yeah,
sometimes give away too much, and trucking
yeah.
also already takes enough of our time as it is. But yeah, we gotta start getting our time back and getting ourselves back. Like you said, that mind, that's where it starts at the battlefield of the mind, man. Once you
Time.
get your mindset, your mind frame in accord, we're gonna be good to go, man. And that comes from daily self work. That's all. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And see, the battle of my mind, it is bigger to me than maybe some of you on here for a reason. God gave me this particular battle for a reason, and I gotta go forward to it. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video about my fasting for the month of with to really go deeper and deeper in it for y'all. But certain things I just noticed, some things are just not healthy. Some things are just yeah, what you say, nah, then last. That teach people on some more positive things.
that's
You'll get more.
negativity. Your spirit more positive.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to like branch out and I'm trying to. You might see me go to more female functions this year if I can, so I kind of go home kind of frequently. But I just noticed that. But a lot of the ways that you have fam comes from your family. It comes from how your mom and your dad treat you, and that's because that's your foundation. You get what I'm saying? You've had things poured into you, how you see religion, how you see life, a lot of things that you accept, you know. And I beg you, I beg you just to take a thing of counseling, like for a month. You got to do it long, just for a month. You know what I'm saying? And just start, just doing some things, just for yourself. You know, say nobody else to press somebody else, do just for yourself. And I promise you, you'll start noticing things is not okay. The first thing that you got to notice is when things are not really okay. And so you understand that, then you understand that it's time to shift some things. You know what I'm saying? What you say? Yes, saying that. What you say? Girl, don't have no accident trying to trying to text. What's up, KLJ? Get up here. People been both of y'all in here today. KLJ and KB. Get up here.
Yeah, we popping out like raccoon shape. Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, that's what's up.
Get
No,
up here,
no, the
KLJ.
algorithm. I
Baby,
found
look
a shape.
inside
I finally got your notification. Like I said, I've been putting everybody's bell on, but yeah, I guess it just popped up. It was meaning like you said, it was meant to be to come through. But no, like you said, it comes with that. Like you said, and some of them traits we get, like you were saying, shape, they can be broken. That's called bondage. And our Lord to freed us from any bondage on this earth. So we got to free ourselves. Sometimes we put ourselves in them bonds and chains, and we got to learn to break them. You know what I mean? And family is the hardest though, but it can be done,
yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean?
We talking about the Glorilla. KLJ. Get up here. The link is
Oh,
somewhere.
what
Let me
what
see.
what you talking about, Glorilla? I missed that part. What you talking about, Glorilla?
But these rants by her sister. By her sister wanting
Oh
money
yeah,
and all that. Yeah. That's what we talking about. I say, what in the hell?
yeah, because
Yeah.
like you said, your family think they entitled to what your success is and what you got going on, but that is not true at all. You know what I mean? Like you said, what I mean, just because you done it, you put in the work, and now you successful. Oh, they think they can piggyback off you and like, oh, you should be able to just throw me some, bread or do this for me and do that. No,
Say,
who said that? What motherfucker said that?
Sam says that. Hold on. Sam John say shapes too opinionated. That's why there's turn off a lot of females. No, it's not about talking about females. Just I'm the type of person. If I'm in your life, if there's certain things going on around you, I'm just not gonna be hush about. I can't say I have love for you or I have your back and just stay hush about everything. I just can't. Maybe I gotta work with me on that. But he said I'm too opinionated. You think I'm too opinionated, KB?
What's that shape? You say you're too opinionated.
Yeah, somebody say I'm too opinionated. You think I'm too opinionated?
On some things, maybe, but I don't say you overall just to opinion. You just got your views and the way you look at things, your perspective, and some people may disagree with that. But no, I don't. I don't. I won't say that fully. I mean, there is something. Yeah, you have your strong opinions on, but at the end of the day, that's our character. That's who we are. We all have our own opinion, just like we have in. But Sam, why don't he come up here? He ever been up here? Yeah, tell him come up here, chop it up. Shoot.
And I don't think I'm too opinionated. It's just that if I'm in your life, you know what I'm saying. I'm not the type of person that stay hush about everything. I'm just not. Maybe God got to work with me. He got to deal with me on that in the situation. But if I see some things going on around you and I see the effect it's having on you, I see that it's not a positive nature. I see that it's changing you, or I see you, or I know if you're the type of person you call me crying, all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just like I'm giving my opinion about Glorilla. I hope Glorilla's not getting affected by this shit by her sister. I hope that she keeps pushing. I hope that she doesn't turn around and give no money to this particular sister. I hope she doesn't get suckered into this punching online negativity shit that she's doing and turn around and feel sorry for her. I hope that she doesn't. Hope that she keeps doing what she's doing and stay making her music. You know what I'm saying? It's not Glorilla's responsibility to turn around and help this particular sister out. Everybody's wrong. You know what I'm saying? This whole rant that she's on is because they're supportive possibly all those because you're a female and you know what I'm talking about if they sense negativity. It's not about negativity. I figure though, Nadia, I figure though. I'm driving. What's the deal? I'm driving, but let's get up here. You've always been driving. You do all kinds of stuff and driving. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find this video again and put this link up. See, I can know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
All right, I'm back, Shay. No, that dude got an issue with his truck. He just broke down in front of the only dock they loading there, y'all. Ain't that some mess? But hopefully he get it together. But no, I think what they trying to say, shape, is sometimes I guess they want, in some circumstances, just to keep, it's best to keep your opinion to yourself. I guess is what they're going at it. You know what I mean? Because some people, they view things, how they view things. But at the end of the day, like I said, as far as the gorilla and just in our own lives, like we just got to learn to say no. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, especially with family. Just say no. You know what I mean? No matter how much they come at us, no matter how much they try to play on our good side and all of that jazz. No, at the end of the day, what you doing for yourself? You know what I mean? You got to get yourself. I didn't put you in that situation where you need my help. You did. You know what I mean? So that's just how I'm looking at things, y'all. That's why I've been keeping my head down and building my self wealth and doing what I'm doing. And speaking of sin, I gotta get what you said too, because I
That's
got
how
some
you
questions on this
exactly.
investment stuff. But that's another topic.
I see.
But what
That's
I
how
mean?
you feel. I
Yeah.
mean, it's some things about shape you just not gonna like. At the end of the day, if shape love you, she'll bite you. Shut up, dear.
KB not gonna say it, laugh out loud. Not gonna say
Yeah,
what?
so
What I'm not gonna say now that shape is opinionated. I just said she is on some things. Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't all the way
It's
yes
just
man to
what I
old
feel
shape.
though. It's been what I feel. I'm not even scared of this statement anymore. That's how you feel. I think I've come a long ways from being really judgmental. It's just that some things I feel is unhealthiness, Nadia. Offense to it, and you do realize it. Yeah, I feel you, Sam. What he not gonna say? He just said he just did say it. What you mean? He just did say it.
You gotta go that door. Yeah, I gotta go to his door. Okay, you come back.
Yeah, he just did say it. Now they just said you would listen to him. Yeah, but that's just that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person. If I see
I'm
you
gonna have to go
doing
back in there
something,
and get another door because this is
I
crazy.
see you that if I see you something that hurts you, if I see you in something that hurts you, if I see if it's a physical nature, especially, I'm not going to hold back how I feel, and because it's only because I know those type of things firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships where a dude has put his hands on me. I've seen my parents fight to the death. I've seen my dad try to set my mom on fire. So I guess there's just something in me. If I see you in something
Yeah,
that
what
I
is it?
that
Trailer
I
not building there?
that I see is is you know um hurting you, then of course I'm not gonna hold back. That's just what it is for me. Again, that's it. God will deal with me either way it goes on it. Yes, accepted by those shape. Accepted by those shapey, baby. But he said it, Nadia. That dude is shapes, yes man. He's not a yes man. T Hill, KB, DB, KO Shay. Neither one of these dudes that get on here are yes men. They all speak their opinion. They all do. They all say what they need to say, and then, like I said,
No, that's okay. I know what he's saying. He's saying like I'm gonna go along, get along, but no, I'm not. He just ain't never
yeah,
heard me
okay,
come.
okay,
We talk on
yeah,
the back end, Sam.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't came out of shape. I don't told her,
yeah.
things. So yeah, but it's all
Yeah,
good, brother. You have your opinion just like everybody
KB.
else.
Let me tell y'all right now, KB is not a yes man. KB is very much a man that can stand his ground and say what he needs to say. Yeah, yeah, he can. And T Hill's not either, and I don't know where he at. Another one of my kings is on here. He's not different. T Hill, KB, DB, Robert Harpo, even KLJ. Neither one of the guys, neither one of the men that get on here are all the kings that I put on my screen are yes men, and I can't think I can really say that. Mm. You know what I'm saying? I think all the men that I mentioned very much say what they need to say and do what they need to do, and you just can accept it or not accept it. Yeah, dirty broke either. If it's over dirty broke, so that's but that's part of the reason why they kind of have my respect, each and every last one of them. Yeah, he's not a yes man. Yeah, let me know right there. You speaking on stuff and you really don't really pay attention, saying, "Nah, I don't know what traded me." Shut up. I ain't trade. I ain't trade you. I ain't trade you. T. Hill dropped my ass yesterday for the Super Bowl. Just let you know how much I am a value. T. Hill dropped my ass for the Super Bowl yesterday. I ain't hear shit from T. Hill yesterday. Nah. What I tell you, oh Lord, y'all, I'm gonna stay on like another. It's about 11:30. I'm gonna get up and moving. Cause it's like 1400. I don't want to pick this load up too early. Cause they asses is big. They ass is hitting about these fines, boy. Picking loads too early, too late. They ass is hitting out here about these fines. Like, damn, like going crazy. Yeah, you can't be on 30 minutes late.
Oh, KO said, fool. He said, now they heard his new boo shape because you done traded him for T Hill. He a fool.
Yeah.
KO Shay, come on up if you got time, bro. I ain't holler at you in a minute
Yeah.
either.
So KB just a good dude. He not a yes. Yeah, KL say no, he ain't. It'll be no truck community. I'm all like, yeah, truck community. No, no, none of the dudes I put on here are yes men. You better believe me. You know for a fact T Hill ass ain't no yes man. You know that already.
I
T Hill
guess
not a
they ain't
yes
heard
man.
me, say it online and stuff, shape that, what I mean? That's all, but it's all good. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Back to a regular
yeah.
schedule program because he not going to come up here.
Yeah, but
You know what I
we
mean?
got to
So,
start drawing a healthy line in our relationships, especially our family. That's the thing about Glorilla. You got to because something like this, I hope it doesn't damage her emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And knocks her off her focus with her dropping her music, her traveling and performing. Because stuff this has to hurt. When your family say and do stuff, it has to hurt, and it does affect you. You know what I'm saying? It affects you, and you may brush it off and think that it's not, but it does. Ain't trying to help nobody else. It's not nobody trying to help. We having a discussion. You don't have to take what Shay's saying in. You don't have to say I'm an outside person. As you got to understand, saying about you're getting to a point where I'm like a knife stabbing in. You got to take it. I'm not a knife stabbing into you. I'm a side person, and I can only give an opinion about things that you willingly put out or you willingly tell me. That's the back end of what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be careful what you're trying to give. You know what I'm saying? You cannot you cannot ask for people help, but once you put it out there, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying, KB?
yeah, I'm just in shape, but I'm backing in. Go ahead for a second. I'll come back to you in a sec.
You know what I'm saying? If you tell me about some issues that you have going in your life, I can only know what you tell me. I can only know what you share me if we're personal to that line or what you tell me. So you have to look at that Sam also. You have to look at it on both sides, you know. But I just hope that, with Glorilla that she and like I said, it hits home. It hits home for a lot of people. For me, what she's going through right now. Um, because like I said, your family do affect you. Your family do affect your mind. They really, really do. They affect how you think about relationships. They affect how you see life. They affect how you in turn deal with problems. And if you look around, you probably just like your parents. You look around, if they're still struggling, um, in their 50s and 60s, you don't want that to be you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at things going on and get to healthy. And the only way you're gonna get to a healthy perspective is if you branch out and come from underneath your family and your regular friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I keep telling you, I dare y'all go to a month of counseling. I dare you to start journaling. I dare you to branch out than your regular group of friends. You can't hear me saying,
All right, we're in there like swimwear shape. I'm back.
it's not looking for help or your opinion. Just saying, well, I feel you. If that's how you feel. You say mumbling.
What's mumbling?
They said I'm mumbling. So not now you said mumbling. Hold on.
I just hear like you eating on something, like you chewing on something. But yeah, I hear you.
I'm laying down.
Oh,
I ain't got up out of bed yet. I ain't got to bed. I made me some breakfast, lay down. But hopefully, the things like I said, like things, Gloria, things really, really, really kind of hitting on because People can do that to you. People can throw a guilt trip on you. People can try to knock you down. And it's sad that I feel with her sister that she rather see her like her begging for $2,500. I say, oh God, this girl took her ass no damn TMZ, one of the biggest fucking platforms there is out here, and beg for no $2,500. The hell. And you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even, you know what I'm saying? $2,500 not a whole lot of things you can do with $2,500. $2,500 is going within 1 month probably. So you're gonna get on a mega platform outside family business, really stab your sister, send her through all kind of emotional distress, obviously, for $2,500. Come on, that's just like that's unreal. That's unreal. But we all have families that will do that. We all have families that will publicly bash you, that will publicly call you out in family meetings and all that. Just because you're doing something that's above them, or you're doing something without them, or you're doing something you don't turn to help them. So because we family, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't help me get the money, I ain't obligated. You know what I'm saying?
And
If
that's the whole point right there, Shape, is nobody, we're not obligated to help nobody. We help people out the goodness of our heart. But if we can't do it, hey, there's no obligation there. Don't put no guilt trip on me. You know what I mean, at the end of the day. Cause like I said, if I needed help, would you be? That's why I throw the shoe on the other foot. If I needed help, would you be there for me? Nine times out of
yeah,
ten,
yeah,
no. So yeah, no. And that sister, she just trying to ride a gorilla's coattail. That's all. She feel like I could get some clout and throw my sister on the bus and put it all out there. That's all that's about. You know how it is. Well, we don't know how it is, but when you get up to that stature where you're making money, you are famous and all that in that scene shape, everybody gonna come at you, including family. You feel me? You know what I
yeah.
mean? But
Cause K,
Gorilla's strong. She can handle it.
KB has said some things about his family, and I just noticed it. It's a lot of my trucking friends. A lot of my trucking friends have issues with their families or whatever it's going through. They feel like there's an obligation for us to help them. I guess 'cause they feel like they can throw a guilt trip on us, so we're not there in the physical. So they feel like they can throw a guilt trip on us. KB, you told me some things. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a common thing for our industry too. That we have family that's, throwing it on us to do this and do that. And we get suckered in. We get suckered in. We get suckered in and we get told to help and we do it. You know what I'm saying? I here busting our butts, struggling ourselves, and we get a little bit we are making to family.
But you know what, Shape? Once you start putting your foot down, you come to realization, you start telling them no and this and that. Yeah, it's gonna be tough at first, but at the end of the day, they're gonna look at it like, wow, man, you know what I mean? They finally shut me off. They're gonna either get themselves together or go to the next one. But at the end of the day, we're gonna be all right. And you know what? We'll start feeling better inside. We will, because we're like, you know what? Now I ain't helping that person no more. You know what I mean? I can do more for myself and it'll feel better. You feel me? You know what I mean? So they'll get over it. They'll be just fine because they were just fine before you ran to me. You was doing all right, right? So yeah, we just got to learn to be strong. You know, don't
And
let them throw that guilt trip on us. You know what I mean? Trick, I
so
call it sometimes lures and trickers into that because all they doing is this being bottle feeders and leeches, man. That's all a lot of, and I say that about my own family. Yeah, that's all they doing. Ain't nobody tell you been get yourself into the situation you in where you struggling. You know you on a fixed income, but you out here and can't manage your money. That ain't on me.
I haven't even
At the end
gone
of
to
the day,
therapy for I haven't even gone to therapy for 5 or 6 years. And that said that you will only help you from a healthy place and from 5 to 6. I remember you being stuck with therapy at the same place. Once you really heal, once you say, oh shit, once you really heal and fix what you got going on, and then you come up and get people
I
back.
think you said that because you can only help people
But you don't you
from a
don't
health
have to
place
take
in the
what I
past
say.
five
It's
years.
not even.
You've been
It's
stuck in
not
therapy at the
even.
same place.
Yeah, you don't have to take in what I say. You taking it as a shape as being ends all be, and you don't have to take in what I say. We just having a conversation. I be worried about people that call people out constantly about what they need to do. Though too, I be worried about that as well. I don't just tell you over and over what you need to do for yourself unless we just talk like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel him, but it's like I think he's half paid attention to me really. I feel no like it, but you have to.
Same place.
That's why I don't tell people that I give people. I never tell y'all I give people advice. I never ever told y'all that. And right now we having a conversation about gorilla and how relatable it is. I've been saying therapy for the last year and a half. I haven't even been going to therapy the whole time I've been in trucking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's just something I had to speak on because I felt like I feel that place. I feel that place of just being held accountable for things that you're not responsible for, being called out and being made to feel a certain kind of way because you're not doing certain things. For family, and I feel the same way by mine. You know, and I just refuse to do certain things, or not. I just refuse to turn around and make compromises. Some things I've done that and I got burnt. That's why I feel like we have to talk about it. That poor Sam. Sam hasn't really been paying attention really to me. Yeah, Lord Jesus. But yeah, I hope I make sense in it though. I hope that you take a stand. You stop letting people run over and use you. Say you understand your real true value. And that's the hope that Glow takes from this and everything with her sister. You know what I'm saying? We have to stop doing that, getting suckered into doing stuff. You know, you can't take too much from yourself that you bring your own self down, which is what sometimes what people want you to do. People, when people see you soaring or being better or getting it together, even just getting it together just in your health. People get jealous in that too. You know what I'm saying? People see you trying to exercise and people see you coming out. People rather see you just like them. You know what I'm saying? And including family. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
be the first ones shape that jealous and envy crap. You know what I mean? Because they ain't do right in life and they ain't where they want to be. You know what I mean? They see you succeeding, seeing you doing things and moving certain ways, and they want to jump on the bandwagon. We just gotta start loving ourselves more and take our emotions out of it and our feelings out of it. Not like we don't love them and still care, not like we won't be there for them, but there comes a time when we got to cut ourselves off and got to take care of ourselves. You know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
just gonna have to be all right with it. And if they ain't, so be it. That's what I'm looking at it now. You know what I mean? Being 46-year-old man, it's time to look out for myself, man. Call me being an asshole, call it what you want, but at the end of the day, I'm loving KB more. That I'm finally looking out for me more. That's all. Looking out for me first, put myself first. You
I'm
know what I
laying still.
mean?
I'm laying still
Uh-huh.
saying I'm not, and I am not moving, sir, until the appointed time.
What time you gotta pick up?
You been allowing your family to take advantage of you, and you just accept it. No, I don't. I have Sam accepted it, but like I said, there are some things that I have put real boundaries in. Let's just say that I put some real
Down
boundaries
affects
in with
your
family.
vocals when speaking
Um,
shape. Just want to let you know that.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I am right now, and I've been kind of really sticking to these boundaries for the last 4 or 5 months. Otherwise, I don't know what I would come home to. You know what I'm saying? While I'm out here on the road, I don't know what I would come home to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with my brother, he's definitely put us through the
The
ringer.
reason again, you've been allowing your family to take advantage of you, and you just accepted it.
Yeah,
But that was she saying she trying to cut that back, Sam. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. That's why.
When you been letting it go on for a while, just speaking on what he just said, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It ain't easy to just say, cut it all off at the bud, but that's just something that you got to work on. But I believe she can get there. You know what I mean? Stick with her goals. I mean, look, she did the fast, completed that. You know what I mean? And like she's doing certain things that we see. She's dropping the weight. She's staying consistent on going to the gym and doing what she got to do. You know what I mean? So now, just the family. This the next battle.
yeah.
Yep.
Shape, you should have dogged me out now, my boo. Not on your neck. She ain't on my neck. She's trying to dissect what the guy is trying to give. But like I said, he's coming from a perspective that hasn't really been watching me or fully know me, you know. But she's dissecting what the saying. She's trying to dissect deep in what he's trying to give in the
No, we
conversation.
all come from a place of love. That's all. We all want to see each and every one to do better, and we need people that tell us, call us out, and if we don't, what I mean, that's what we want in our
Exactly.
life. Yeah, we don't want
But
people that always like they were saying earlier,
I
the yes
yeah.
man thing. No, we want people to call us out if we messing up or we doing something they see. Yeah, shit, that's what I want.
But see, even with that, when people calling you out and
Hold
all that in the
ourselves
comments,
accountable.
yeah.
Oh, go
But
ahead, go ahead.
everything, but you can say that that's kind of being opinionated, over opinionated if you watch it. You know what I'm saying? But what about your girl shape? You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of give it in a balanced type way. You understand what I'm saying? When you give what you gotta give it in balance when you're talking and giving it to someone. So I was like, see the reason you keep saying that about me. You don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes you just don't want to hear the truth out loud. No, I hear the truth out loud. Trust me. Oh God, Sam, I hear the truth out loud. There were some things that I just had to accept that was not okay. You know what I'm saying? And I hope Glow sees the same thing in this. What she's going through with her sister. This kind of behavior, y'all, with her sister is not okay. We accepting it and we laughing at it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not okay. And it's the same thing in all our lives. I think this is why it's so relatable. You know what I'm saying? That see somebody in the family, this girl already has people in the family she's doing videos with behind her saying, yeah, 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 going against Glorilla and calling her out like this. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we have other family members that call us out like this, I have it in mind. You know what I'm saying? That's called me out for not helping. Like I have an aunt. Like I've been telling you, I've been saying no to helping certain things with my brother. I have an aunt that's kind of halfway pushed for me to help him still. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why it's so relatable. But I've already set that boundary down and put that no down already. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can do this, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Along with my mom. So yeah, yeah, you got to be real about what's healthy for you. You cannot give so much of yourself in any relationship, friend, family, husband, wife, that you totally lose yourself. Because once you drown, they can't come to you no more. Once you're drowning. You know what I'm saying? That'll go with somebody else. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. This thing acting silly. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Okay.
And Shay, sometimes we can help people more by not being just financially helping them. I mean, we can help them like, hey, how
Yeah.
you got in this situation, and what can we do, so you won't be in this situation again,
And
so
see,
that you ain't just running from me and
see,
everybody else for help.
my won't do
Yeah.
that. KB, my won't think to
Mm.
themselves of how they can get things out. They can just look to you to help them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
Well, that's
And
what some of them need to start doing, though, Shape. You know what I mean? They need to start figuring out. Hell, they older than us. You know what I mean? Come on now. That's all I'm
but see,
saying. Is
yeah,
sometimes it ain't just a financial thing. You can help people in the other way without just being monetary gain. You know what I mean? Helping them monetary wise, you can help them out another way. That's all I'm just saying. We ain't
yeah,
always got to just hand out our pockets.
yeah.
And that's what they looking for.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but see, with mine, KB, it's like they either take from my mom or take from me. And when they take from mom, my mom will take it from me. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
understand, but that why
yeah,
you and her got to break that cycle. So they
yeah,
stop taking from her, and she stopped coming to you to recoup what they took from her. You see what I'm getting? The
yeah,
cycle got to be broken somewhere. That's
yeah.
all. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see something.
But trust me, when you start cutting people out, they'll learn. They either figure it out or they move on to the next till they till eventually they go to the where they ain't got nobody else but to figure it out. You feel me, Shay? That's all.
Yeah, but the saying either way it goes, whether I took Neil to the stomach or I did it naturally. If I saw that I needed help and I got the help, what difference does it really make?
Okay,
You see,
B.
you
Let's
see,
be
you
real.
see.
She only dropped weight because she was taking needles in the stomach.
Now,
I mean,
now how do you
that
how do
gave
you
her
really?
advantage though, Sin, but she still put in the work too though, Sin though. I
Uh,
mean, you know what I mean? A lot of people using that now that them similitude shots and all that. Apocalypse was talking about it on what's the name like, but to each his own. If that helps you and then you can able to maintain it, I mean, I don't know, Sin. You may not. I guess you may not agree with it. You want to do it naturally, my brother. But I just salute to her for just putting the effort to it. Whether it's shot and exercise, but she did it though. Not a lot of people would have done it, so I don't know.
I mean, and here's the thing. I don't think you being judgmental in that statement. I want you to look at the other side of the story. I don't think you being judgmental in that statement. I'm respect what you saying, right? But for myself, I saw that I need that extra push. You know what I'm saying? I saw
No, no, everybody coming for love. I don't believe nobody, come, shape. That's all. They just coming at a place of love. I believe, you know what I mean? They got good intentions, but yeah, that's all. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you need a little extra push, some people do, and it worked for you. You know what I mean? That might not work for anybody else, but it worked for you, and now you're able to maintain it. You know what I mean? I know you said you gained just a little bit, but you still in the gym. You was in the gym the other day. To talk to you, so you know what I mean? You doing the work. You putting in the work. So that's
yeah.
all.
Oh, Lord, alone.
I will say just watch some carbs a little bit of stuff. I see your little biscuit video, but that's good too. But just watch that stuff. If you really want to, keep the weight down. But hey, at the end of the day, you doing you, shape. You making it work. So indeed, shoot. That's why I'm thanking the Lord to get this weather break. And I'm still out here doing it. Today, y'all. I've been slacking on my pimping myself. You know what I mean? So, but I've been back out here at it. Shit, I'm already at 4,000 steps now. Yep. So.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm not even offended by that statement. I'm not offended by that statement. I don't feel like you being opinionated. I don't feel like you being judgmental at all.
Shay don't want to listen or hear you out. That's one thing she'll say that you haven't been there long enough to watch me. That's true. We all been here for years.
What do you say? Who is that, Sam?
No, no, Nadia, Nadia. She said when you don't want to hear stuff or hear you out, you'll say that people ain't been around. You have been watching, but most of us been around here for years. So,
Bad relationship with unhealthy food. Girl.
Shay being in the gym, I respect way more than the needles. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
That's you. That's how you feel. And I ain't gonna take that away from you. But I did something I need to do for myself. And I might go back
Hmm.
to the shots in a minute. I come down with that phone.
And then Sam Josh said, "This guy, I guess he talking about me. What you could you saying what I'm hyping up shape or something? I'm just saying if she used that to get a push and now she's in the gym. I mean, I don't know what y'all like I said. Y'all
It's
gonna
not
have your
it's not that I
opinions.
don't want to hear it. Not is that I haven't been going to therapy for no 5 or 6 years.
I'm just saying it helped her get it down, and now she able to maintain it. What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. You may see something wrong with that, and I do
You got to
respect if you use
understand.
it naturally. I wouldn't do the shot, my opinion, but she did it and it helped her. Hey, so be it.
One thing to say is I want to listen. No, I hear you, but it's just y'all act like I have to take in everything that y'all say and actually apply. This is my life. So y'all accuse me of being over opinionated for what you're doing yourself. Yeah, you paying attention to it, KB? Like, Shape is up opinionated when I say
No,
something. You know what I mean?
no, I do, and I get it. I get it as well, shape. But we,
It's some people behind the scenes, KB, when they watch
uh huh.
the go to now, they see the difference. They see the growth. Even
No
though
doubt. I don't totally that. But I mean,
yeah,
other people might not see it or they might not see that you growed a lot or what or growed at all. But that's their opinion. Once again, like everybody has their opinion on us. But we dare turn this camera on, especially you shape. You do these lives and stuff, and people gonna critique and come at you and criticize you. But at the end of the day, you can take it as a grain of salt or you can throw it away. I mean, like you just said, shape. You ain't paying it no mind. So 'cause that's your life at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I get it too. Trust and believe it, I do. But
I don't
hey,
eat
at the end of
trash.
the day, I ain't lose no sleep on none of this stuff on this internet and none of that, Joe. I'm gonna continue to be me,
Exactly.
live me, and do what I got to do out here, y'all. But I just had to come back up here, show shapes of love. I ain't been over there in a while, but yeah,
If you
it's
eat trash, so it doesn't matter where you take meals. I haven't taken meals right now.
yeah. You ain't took that in a good minute, have you?
No, I haven't taken a minute, but
Yeah, we
it's still.
tired of your shit shape.
Nah,
We
nah.
turning
Nadia think I eat trash. I don't think I eat trash.
we turning this into truck community, KB. Okay, KLZ, come on up here.
Yeah.
KB, are you taking needle? No, sin, no, sin. I just said I don't agree with the needle, but I said if it helps certain people, then I guess it ain't no. I don't see a problem with it, but no, no, sin, no, nope.
Hold on, y'all. I'm in the bathroom. Hold on. Hold it down, KB.
And just like what you said, when you care about somebody, you're gonna hold it. How are you gonna live better and eat trash? It doesn't matter. But that's what you want, though. We can only see what you share online. There's not a phone. We're not there on the phone or in real life. No, she do reach out behind the scenes to some folks. Sam, I see what you saying, bro. And I know you coming with a good place too, man. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. But yeah, I'd have told her about that too though. Now like I just told her about the biscuit thing she just posted, like, man, that's a lot of sugar and carb, you know what I mean? Like you really want to get them gains. Like me, I'd have cut out bread damn near, I ain't gonna say entirely, but shit, damn near 90%. I don't do bread hardly at all. And if it is, it's gonna be some real whole grain, some wheat or something like that, but it's not even bread, it'd be like a wrap or something like that. But yeah, I just cut out that right there and definitely the sugar. Yeah, all them sweets and stuff. The only sugar I get it be like natural fruits and stuff like that, man. And what I put in my protein, you know what I mean, in the morning protein shake. But that's it. You know what I mean? And it's a slow process. It ain't easy shoot. You know what I mean? I just had my praise report and got my 2 year medical card again, y'all. You know what I mean? And everything looking on the up and up. Blood pressure all good. Everything looking on the up and up. But I just want to come down personally myself. That's all. But we're gonna get there. Yeah. God willing, these days He breathes life in my body. I get out here, I make it happen. I move and still doing this thing out here in trucking. This thing we call trucking. So shoot, you know, can't get right. What's good? Hey, Ghost Town. What up? What up? What up? Shit. Can't call it playing, man. We out here still riding and gliding, man. We getting that work put in the back now. Headed down south finally. Hopefully it's warmed up. Any of y'all down south right now? Any of y'all in the chat? Y'all down in them lower states, man. I hope it's warmer down there than it is up here, man. No offense, tired it is cold, y'all. But hey, old man winter, good Lord, whatever you believe in, made it happen. But hopefully it start warming up here soon, man. Yeah, yeah. This 26 been something different, boy. Yeah. But we making it though. We still staying on the grind, y'all. So yep. Yes, indeedy. Shape gonna lose her shit and start hollering a minute. Kelsey, no, she in the ladies room. She doing her thing. At least she got respect for to turn the camera mic off. Not for us to hear none of that mess. So yeah, yeah. And like I said, we all been around rocking with Shay for a good minute. You know what I mean? We all come from a good place. And like I said, I have got on and told her plenty of things, especially like when she used to put all us guys saying all men is this in a box and different things like that. Yeah, behind the scene, I have. Yeah. You know what I mean? I may not come on here blunt. I guess I don't do it online enough so y'all hear it on live, like T Hills and them may do. But no, at the end of the day, no, I do. No, we all want. I want to see her get where she want, and see all of us succeed out here. Real talk. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, shit. Cause this life is short, man. We dropping like flies out here. We just lost a couple folks already in 26, man. My man Demon Winston, Grady Demon Wilson. Y'all know who played Lamont. Michael 5000 Watts. A few folks, man, and a trucker. Y'all may not follow him, but Johnny Be Good Travels. He just passed, man. A good YouTuber, man. A lot of y'all might not follow him, but he just lost his life here early February. So y'all better not take this thing for granted, out here, man. Make the best of each day out of this beast.
Why
That's
would
what I'm
I?
saying.
Why would I lose my shit? We having a conversation. When we having a conversation, why would I
Okay,
lose my
well then
shit?
you lied because you said you started
KB.
going to therapy 5 years ago. My bad, but you definitely said it. We can only regurgitate what you put out.
Yeah, why would I start losing my
Okay,
stuff
O'Shea.
inside her?
You don't hit the panel no more ever since T Hill been on the panel. Ghost Town KO Shay. Oh, you say you don't hit the panel because of T Hill. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Mm-hmm. T Hill got a thing over there. Why y'all keep mentioning T Hill on? He not on here.
No,
he
that's
got a
Ghost
him
Town
over
and
there.
KOZ. That's
He
Ghost
got
Town
a
and
what?
KOZ. Say they I guess he just picking fun at KOZ. Yeah, you been moving funny, KOZ.
Mm.
But now it goes far as me. I just keep my head down, man. I've just been grinding, man. Just moving a little different than 26. I'm still around, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all love. I'll be back up on y'all thing. You know what I mean? I just y'all do that, at night. I don't do night no more, man. Shit, I'm mostly day shift now, but I'll be back around.
You sure you
If you
misheard
wanna,
me when I said it? You said when I talked about when I went to therapy with my mom? Because I haven't gone to therapy regularly then.
Nadia, she said you can eat $2 to jump in the gym. Counteractive, I guess. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, maybe you misheard what I said. Because I haven't been going to therapy on a regular for like the last year and a half. Or maybe I sporadically went here and there. Or maybe speaking from a time when I went and I was talking at the time when I went with my mom.
Start living your life the way you've been living it since nobody's trying to change. We're watching you on a hamster wheel.
Cash A don't hit the pedal no more ever since the year. Yeah, you do. Oh, you talking about truck community? See, Hill got a what's a call over there now, don't he? He got a what's a call over there, a hammer. So they like OT Hill over there on truck
I'll
community
keep
now.
dropping down and saying my opinions because the truth hurts. So I'll go live later and talk about what I want to talk about. Hey Shay, read what Nadia said, but I think since you keep on, you like you said, I know we all come with a place of love. That's all. Hey, your opinion matter.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what you
everybody,
do.
hey,
That's
for
what you do.
free.
But you know I'm back.
Yeah.
You know I'm back rolling though too. That's part of the reason why you don't see me every now and then. Not on that elliptical, because I'm back out here rolling. When I was at home, I was sitting in the gym up regularly. You been moving funny, KL Shay. Who's the moving funny? How KL Shay moving funny? Yeah, I sure can. I can't eat 2 donuts,
Yeah.
but I guess. Yo, girl. All right, are y'all open right here? Oh Lord, I'm not doing any of that stuff that I want to do. So I'm not judging anybody. And it's not judging. We just have a conversation. Thank you. Hold on, KB. Hold on. Let me pay my stuff, y'all. Hold on.
No, you good, Shay. Yeah. But yeah, now I'd love to hear your story. How you been getting along? I know you out here, you actual CDL holder now. How's everything been going for that? You know what I mean? What has it been? At least a year, maybe 2 years. I can't remember. It's been a while. Been out of touch with a lot of y'all. But now, how you loving trucking so far, and how's it treating you? You know what I mean? Shoot. Yeah.
No, you're not judging nobody. We having a conversation. Now, let me tell y'all this. You can kind of say what you want to say, but this is my life, and I got to make the choices that's right for me. So there's nothing I'm taking in or disregarding by anything getting said today. You know what I'm saying?
Playtime over with.
I'm
Ghost. You got
I'm
to
just
put
in
your
that
head down
I,
and just get
I,
to it. Facts,
I'm
KOZ.
just
Facts.
I'm just in that kind of space right now in my life, dear. Really, it's saying you've been stuck living your life the way you've been living it. It's like trying to change it. On a hamster wheel.
KB, I
Is that what you
respect you
feel
for
like?
getting out, walking your ass off, drop that weight. So KB, keep up the
The
great work.
wheel?
Proud of you.
Do
Hey,
they call
Sin,
it a
salute.
hamster
Appreciate
wheel?
you that, brother. Hey, man. Hey, I'm trying to do it, man. I'm on it, man. Like I said, y'all know my testimony personally, man. I fought hard to get my 2 year card back and all that, and continuing on this health journey, staying consistent. Yeah, no doubt, my dog. And like I said, staying on my diet. Everybody laugh at me for my big ass fridge in the truck and all that shit. But at the end of the day, I'm doing what I need to do to stay healthy for me out here on this road. You know what I mean? Because I chose to be an OTR truck driver, so that's what I got to do. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that, Sin. No doubt, no doubt. Like I said, I get with you, my brother, man. I don't know if your math's still the same, but yeah, I got questions on this investment thing,
I
man. I
ain't
got
talk
my
about what I
portfolio
want
and
to
stuff
talk
started, but
about.
I just got a couple questions I just want to ask you about, man. You know what I mean? I'm still new to this,
As
like
far as the
ETFs and
hamster
all that
wheel, we
jazz.
all out here trying it out. We all make a mistake. You just see more of mine than what I see more of yours. That's all. I think y'all are a little bit. Yeah, I think y'all misunderstanding. it goes sometimes. 102K. So you've done so many different things. What do you 100% get into? No, I'm not in my feelings. Definitely not in my feelings, baby. Yeah, all that hyper opinionation. Yeah, they have problems with it. I didn't know that was something that was an issue for y'all. But
Hey, Shape, I don't know if you hear me, but you going in and out. You going in and out. Your connection.
I'm all for truck. I didn't know that some of y'all didn't respect. I'm just not hearing it from y'all though. Oh Lord. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got a couple more. I got 1 more hour from my ass. I forget it. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord. But I'm not in my feelings, Sam. You say a whole lot on you. You know that? But you didn't say nothing like that about me. Yes, sir. But now I hope that we watching this, guys. Now to answer the questions. Say God for me, please. What questions? She ain't asking questions. She leaving statements and opinions. What questions? Cash, say hit the link and get up here. Drop. You got all the time to drop all that. Get on here. Yeah, we can go anywhere we want to go with it, baby. It doesn't really matter. But like I said, it hits so home for me because it's so relatable. It's so relatable. That you do for other people and it takes from yourself. No, it's just that you say you've been watching me for all this time, and I haven't been going to therapy for 5 or 6 years. Like I said, there's people that don't even comment on here that knows the change in me from 5 or 6 years ago. So when y'all say it's the same old thing, it hasn't been. It has not been the same old thing on here since the last 5 or 6 years ago. I think I get it now. Get up here, KSA. No, but I hope the whole thing with Gorilla, I hope that's not your reality right now. I hope that, we sit back and watching this shit and it's not really cool. And some people are going to glorify it and think it's just cute and funny. You know what I'm saying? But we all have been there to a family is trying to ostracize you or call you out and make you be accountable for things you're not accountable for. You get what I'm saying? Because taking resources from you is taking resources for you, and it's a total loss to you, to a family or friends. You know what I'm saying? And anything that's a minus from your life, you have to try to either reflush that back or you just lose it. So yeah, I take it where you want to take it, but that's how I had to touch on it today. I really, really did. But it was sitting at home for me so much. And not to say my family is 100% responsible for where I am right now, but they do play a part. But I say all I'm saying is it's never benefits to court corners, and I say your life is are intertwined with each other. Next thing your life goes, that you have all of them. So work on it. That's what we doing. Hush, Sam. Oh my God, you're doing good all this time.
What are you riled up for? Shit, I just heard him. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not about cutting corners. You do whatever you need to do to help yourself. It's not to me that if you want to count that as cutting corners, you want to count as cutting corners. For me, whether it's taking needles to reduce your appetite, whether it is you know going to therapy, whatever it is that you need to do, you do whatever you need to do to help yourself. And to me, that's not to me in my mind. That's not cutting corners. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I need to try that out. That's good. That's not cutting corners. You make that change and you somewhat stick with it. So you have made a life change. Made like, oh, I will never be 300 some pounds again, and that's a goal that I feel like I have achieved, and I'm never going back to it. Whether I went to the gym the whole time, whether I cut back, whether I ate food from a can sometimes, and whether I did binge eat here and there, it don't make a difference. I still regulated my mind. Where I took needles to the stomach. You know what I'm saying? The goal was still met. And that goes for everybody. Where you do whatever it is you need to do. Whatever you got going on. KB, you still here?
Yeah, yeah, Shape. I'm here. We about to
Yeah.
go get some steps in because he just told me they about to go on lunch now. So now I gotta wait some more, but it's all good. I'm gonna get detention.
You said the fact that you want a hamster and then since
Come
then
on, come on, boo boo.
you've been in trucking, so I'm not trying to force anything. No, you're not forcing anything. I'm telling you, sis, that I've made some mistakes while I've been in trucking. I'll tell you one of the things we talking about today is giving the family that has been one of the aspects since I've been in trucking. You have to understand the first 5 or 6 years, and then I wasn't going to therapy like that, and I was adapting to being in the role that everything was okay. So that's why you saw the weight gains, why you saw the bad money management, the way you saw that my family kind of take advantage of me. It's why you saw all that. You know what I'm saying? You call it a hamster wheel. I say learning life lessons. That's how I feel about it. But long as you do learn the lesson and you do make some changes, you all right by me. Hold on one second. Hold on, KB. Hold on. I'm back, y'all. We got almost on time. About to get up off here in a minute. KB, you still here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, we here, Shape. I'm just sitting back there. I'm just walking Lily, getting these steps in.
Yeah, I'm about to get mine in a minute. You see what she said? She said being on a hamster wheel. I think a lot of us in trucking been on the hamster wheel kind of period. There's so many people that I seen had it, don't have it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've seen people have fleets about being company drivers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the truck to hamster wheel, I mean, I guess the high level in trucking is being owning your own equipment and getting your authority. Being a full fledged owner op, not having daddy to look out for you, as you say, as they say, meaning a company. What I mean, that's the highest level in trucking. So if you been out here as long as we have Shape and they haven't seen that, they'll say that we backslid or we hustling backwards and all that. But at the end of the day, if you're making what you do, making it work for you and yours, and 'cause not everybody's built to be an owner operator. Not everybody's meant to be a fleet owner at the end of the day. You know what I
Look
mean? And
at
that's not
KLC.
everybody.
Look at KLC.
What?
I missed that part. Somebody getting some force down and thought I'm getting excited. You don't get your
You know, and that's not everybody aspirations, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to own my equipment. You know, I mean, that's always been a goal of mine. And hell, it'll come back around again when it's the right time.
yeah.
Right now, I'm
But
getting my financial together. Yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't call KB being on a hamster wheel. He tried something and he gave it his all. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if something be a success until you try it. So I wouldn't call KB even one being on a hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, technically, I did own the truck. I just didn't pay. I was paying off the maintenance. I
yeah.
actually owned that black truck. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But people gonna say what they say. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I learned a lot, and I know when it come around again, I'm definitely gonna be well established, and well, better for it. You know what I mean? For what I learned from my span.
And nobody's making fun of him. We all been there. You know what I'm saying? So I would call any one of us in truck being on a hamster wheel. That's not terminology I would have used. I mean, that's just me. But you're entitled to your opinion. I think we all in the same boat. We're trying to figure it out right now. There's so much shit going on.
And that be the thing, shape. And some people gonna take this shape. Some people gonna take this other shot, but that be the thing. It be so many cats, especially on this internet, right? They swear they got it going on, but they just out here ass to see, just like we are. Do you know what I mean? And ain't leveled up one bit neither. You know what I mean? No offense.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Ain't nobody no multi-million out here. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like you just said, Shay, we all still trying to figure it out. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all I'm gonna say on that because I know I can hurt somebody feelings out here. They gonna take it some type of way. Well, KB, you ain't got no room to talk. No, because that's how this internet goes, Shay. I already know how it go. I've been around this thing over 10 years now. So it is what it is.
Let me say this. I'm not taking I don't take I've learned so much on YouTube. I've been talked about so bad on here, good or not. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. I really don't really take what a lot of people say on here. You know what I'm saying? It helps me pass the time. It's part of my therapy. You can say a lot of things that you want to say on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shoot you down for your opinion 100. You know what I'm saying? But you're kind of entitled to it. That's part of the reason we have these lives and discussions. So for Sam, Nadia, I'm not taking none of what you said, but if you're gonna call it out, just call it out. But I have a right to rebuttal back how I feel. Cause nobody knows my struggles and knows my battles more than me. And I go look at some of my older videos and I see the change, just in how I talk, just in how I speak, just in how what I'm saying. I take stuff in, everything, and I see a change, and I pat myself on the back. For real, for
Hey
real.
Shay, I ain't mean to cut you off. Kelsey said where the link at? He want to come up now. Yeah, he want the
Oh
link.
my God! Damn it! I asked your ass to come up here about 4 5 damn times.
Yeah,
Oh
she about
Lord.
to cut it off now, Jose. But yeah, bring her up here for a minute, man. Come up here for a minute.
Hold on, hold on, baby, hold on. Wait a minute. We all in this thing, yo. We all in this thing supporting each other. That's what these lives are also about, y'all. Live is not just to get you down the road. It's also showing support to each other. We all in this thing together. Oh Lord, hold on. Here you go.
Yeah, but you gotta take what come with it too, Shay, because everybody ain't no go along, get along. You're gonna have the ones that gonna be more opinionated. You got the ones that gonna scrutinize more and critique you more, and you're gonna have the trolls. It all comes with it. You know what I mean? But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, just don't take it as a grain of salt. Take it. Take some things and the other stuff. Just leave it alone where it at. Leave it on internet.
Get on up at
but
KSA. I'm about to get off here in a minute.
yeah, yeah. Is it
What's
warmer
going
down there,
on?
Shay? Down
Yeah,
your
it's
way?
warm. It's hot as hell. Look at you. What I tell you about having the camera in your hand? Get you a phone clip.
What up, Jose? He up here? Yeah, I see him
Yeah,
now.
he up
What
here.
up?
KSA. KSA.
He ain't got his audio right. Give him a second, Shay.
Oh my God. Bruh, you knew you was coming up. You should got your audio straight. Come on
Hey, you
now.
know what they're gonna say, Shay? They're gonna say, "Don't you ain't got no room to talk about audio when your audio
Nah,
be
but
messed up
how? But
sometimes."
look at he's driving. He's driving with the phone in his hand though. Look at that.
Oh
You see
well,
he's
he
driving with
he ain't under. He ain't with a company like us that gonna scrutinize that. He with his own. He doing his own thing. So maybe he able to do that, Shay. But be safe though, Jose. Be safe though, brother.
Oh my God, how you gonna ask to come up here? Oh my God, really, bro?
You know what I mean, Shay? Not all us working for Mr. Charlie where they critiquing everything we do in the truck, especially where you over
Yeah,
there where you at. So maybe he can
yeah.
get away with that.
They would crucify my ass if I do that. I know Sin said earlier he wouldn't be at this company, but right now it's working for me. Man. Right now it's working for me.
And you making it work. That's all that
Yeah,
matters. Saying what I'm
yeah,
doing. Yeah.
yeah. Right now it's working for me. Like I said, they got your girl going home way more than anticipated in a check, so whatever I need to be. So you have to put up these crazy little rules they got, but it is what it is.
Yeah, until you
Mm,
go fully independent and do your own thing, you're gonna have to put up with some kind of rule. Just how much can you put up with for the earnings you getting? That's what life is until you fully do your own thing. That's any job. That ain't just trucking. That's just jobs. Period. The 9 to 5 you'd have before trucking, you had to put up with shit. You know what I mean? Until you go fully independent, yeah, be your own boss. You're gonna have to put up with some of this. How much are you willing to put up with for the pay you getting? Is it worth your while? Yeah.
and know
Now,
this when you get your own authority, it's still more bullshit to put up with. It's some people I talk to with their own authority. They still got bullshit to put up with. Even when you get your own numbers, it's always something. It's always something to fight against. Always for
no,
success.
no doubt. Trucking a volatile industry is up down. This thing you got to ride the wave. This thing go up and down like the ocean. You know what I mean? That's trucking.
Yeah,
You
even
got your good times, your
the
bad
struggle,
times, your ugly times. That yeah.
the struggle don't go away because you get your own numbers. It's time to go. You gotta go a little bit harder. From what I hear.
Oh, no doubt. TL, all them say that. That's what they say. Don't they trying to get lazy just because your own equipment got a number. No, you still got to work just as hard. Because you got that truck maintenance now to worry, but you got to have that money in the road. Look where my man Rose just put out. He just had a baby. Praise him. I need to go holler at him. But Rose just had a newborn, and his truck been down. You know what I mean? Look what he got going on. So yeah, it ain't no easy task out here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Imagine
always
that.
something.
You got a
The
new baby in the
hustle,
life, and you still the owner operator, and you know what I mean. You got all that on your shoulder. Yeah, this shit ain't no
yeah.
easy task.
No, you,
So yeah,
the hustle don't
and
stop
I
at
hope he
your
don't mind
job.
him saying it because he put it out on his own channel. But I'm just saying, just in general, just making an example. Like, hey, this owner op ain't all what it cracked up to be.
Yeah, it
You
is.
got to have your ducks in a row. And you better
Yeah,
have that financial bag on the back end.
but why you building and you're going towards your goal, don't let your family drown you. Don't let your family
No
and
doubt.
so-called friends drown you while you're going towards your goal. That, like I said, that's what I've been kind of halfway guilty of. You know what I'm saying?
You and me both. Like I was saying earlier, like when I was struggling with the truck, when I was leasing them two trucks, shit, yeah, man. And my family wasn't in my yeah, I might have done a little better, but you know what? I hold myself accountable and I take responsibility because I allowed it to happen, Shake. You know what I mean? I didn't have to do what I do. I didn't have to come out of pocket or do what I did. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, Shake? So I take my part in it. So that's what we got to do too. But now we learn now that hey, we got to cut family off, especially when we getting down to business like that, a major move in our life. So
mm,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Just make sure you stay on task. Like I said, the grind don't stop. Like I said, we don't know what trucking gonna be like in the next couple of years, so you can't let people suck you in, taking what little you do have, or or a lot that you do have.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I
you
just
can't.
say this: while the going's getting good, we need to be putting that money where investing in one of the two. You know what I mean? Because right now things are looking on the up and up for now in trucking, man. The first quarter looking real good this year, so let's continue to put them dollars away, invest whatever you're doing, but putting that rainy day fund away because it ain't gonna be good like this all the time. You know what I mean? That's the problem too. When it go and get good, people just say, "Oh, it's good now." They're gonna think this like everybody thought those C19
No
rates
more
are gonna
versus
last
legacy.
forever.
Shit. You
We
know
found out
what?
the
You know
hard
what?
way,
Not
didn't
it.
we?
You know, not
Right.
fear is definitely was a aspect. Fear was definitely an aspect of a lot of things. That and just poor financial responsibility. You right that when you kind of hitting on that one. So yeah, fear was a lot of it. Sure was. You know what? But we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. Now, KB, I've been talking to T Hill. about investing into stocks, right? And you've been dabbling into stocks a little while, so like, what you feel
Yeah.
about it? What you feel
Hey,
is the
hey,
best?
hold on, Shay.
What you say when you realize that you focus on that stuff, and you trying to see you stuck in the same. But if you're working on yourself, how are you losing? Maybe you count losing. I count losing. You losing two different things.
All right, Shay, my
Long,
bad. The driver next to
long
me
as
is
you don't
asking
go
something, but
back,
what's
long as
going
you don't
on?
go back where you came from, sis, you're not losing.
Yeah. But yeah, Shay, you saying something about stocks?
Yeah, we switching gears a little bit. Now, KB, you've been investing for a while,
No,
and
not for a while. Not for a while, Shape. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't get it twisted. I'm still learning myself. That's why I was asking Sin. I got to get a hold of Sin and Dirt. People that have been really, really doing it. But what's your question?
yeah, like I don't know what stock that I'm going to go to. Like I said, I thought about investing into some things. I've been looking at a few stuff. I'm scared about investing in the stock because I've never done it. Not because
Hey,
that I'm
Shape.
not.
Yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off. I tell you, I was scared too. But one thing we can't be afraid to jump out in the water, put our feet in the water a little bit. This is what I did. I follow Sin, and I started with Stash. I don't know if you know what Stash is, but it's an app you download, and they pretty much can help you along and do most of the things for you. They'll get you there.
Mhm.
They'll tell you what stocks that, is good for you. Like basically, what you do in there. You'll start your portfolio and you tell them what you want to do. You want a medium yield potential, or do you want a high risk, high reward potential, or low risk, low
Mhm.
reward? You know what I mean? And they'll guide you kind of, and they'll
Mhm.
get you started that way. And then I also got Robinhood, and Robinhood kind of does the same thing. They'll kind of guide you a little bit, and then just watch some videos on investing on YouTube. That's what I'll be doing when I'm not on this YouTube, meaning
Mhm.
on the lives and stuff. Yeah, watch
Yeah.
different investing stuff, and that'll help teach you. That's what I've been doing.
Okay. So let me ask you about Robinhood real fast before I let you go. Like, how has the return been?
Oh, I mean, honestly, Shape, you got to give it time. I mean, you're not gonna see no big return right off the bat. I mean, I'm only been doing this for like 6 months, so you know what I mean. You got to let it build. But I've been seeing the gains. I mean, right now it's showing some good gains and dividends and stuff. But it's slow. It's a slow process. Shape. It's nothing fast. It's not gonna be overnight. You know what I mean? It's meant for you to let that money sit in there and let it grow. Because the market it will fluctuate. But lately, the ones that I've been on, the stocks I've been doing. I'm not gonna put all that out there. Those ones been growing. They've been doing good. They've been in the green every Monday. When I look on there, when I log on,
Okay.
they've been on the up. It might be 10 cent. It might be a little bit percentage up, but they up. So I would say start there, Shake. Yeah, start there for beginners,
So
and
how
just go
how
from there.
how how often do you make a deposit though? How often do you invest into it? Do you
I
choose
do. I
to
do
do
mine
it
weekly.
weekly?
I
Okay.
figure, I figure, I figure like this, Shape. If we can spend $20 or $30 on some bull mess out here at the trucks out whatever, why not just throw that in the stock? So that's what I do. I set a auto stash for $30 a week down to get all my business and let it grow from
Okay.
there.
Okay. Because Sin said something about investing in it. I think Sin said monthly. I
You
think it
can
was.
do that too. They got a Shape. They got it where you can do it daily, weekly, monthly, or even I think 6 months, I believe. But yeah, you can do it. You can set it up the way you want to. You know what I
But
mean?
I think DB also said too by monthly in the S&P, and T Hill too said monthly.
Yeah, and that's what I want to talk about because they into the like S&P and then the EFT, the ETFs and stuff like that. That's what I'm starting to learn. I'm trying to learn more about. But that's what I would say, Shape, like go on our apps and just take a glance at it. You ain't got to put your money in it off the bat, but just take a look and see what they set up for you because it'll do everything. Set you up right, and then it'll say what you want to invest, and then you can either decide to invest or not.
Hmm.
Shape, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Yeah, because I'm staying on task this month, and so far my first check I stayed on task, and I say by next month, um, by probably this month or next month, I probably be investing in something what y'all talking about. Like I said, I've been scared of stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
A
What's
lot of us been in shape because we wasn't taught about stocks. You know what I mean? Your family
yeah,
member and mine, they don't know nothing about that. So yeah, of course it's
yeah.
gonna be scary, but you got to take risks and chances to get gains in life. You know, they say scared money don't make no money. So I'm willing to do it because look, if I lose a little bit of $30 I put it there, so be it. You know what I mean? We throwing away $30 on bullshit out here anyway. But I think it's gonna be a good thing though. The more you let it build, it'll grow. But like I said, I'm still learning myself, Shape. I wish Sin or somebody else was up here that was been doing it for a long time can really tell you how it is.
I'm
Even
trying.
T Hill.
I'm trying to get T Hill ass on here. But like I said, I'm just now. What you said? Police. What the hell you doing with the damn phone in your hand? We had told you, like, come on, bro. You can go inside the Loves and get a damn phone clip. Come on, bro. That don't make no sense. Go
What they
get you a
say? I
phone clip.
said bi-weekly or monthly. Yes, and I feel you. I'm just doing mine weekly. I figure, hey, we throwing away 20, 30 bucks a week on bullshit. I'm just gonna see what the weekly thing do and see what it ride with. But good thing. When you
You see,
realize,
you
hold
see,
on.
you see, KLJ.
Yeah, he better be careful out there.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm seeing what Nadia talking about. She said, I'm not talking about being a plate on her. I'm just talking about living your life in general. Focus on social media relationships, all the negativity people got going on. When you realize that you're focused on that stuff and you turn around and see you're stuck in the same place mentally, you're emotionally losing.
yeah. No, no, I didn't. I already read that earlier. I already read that. I already
Oh,
gone through that earlier.
my
Yeah,
bad. I'm just going through the recent. I'm sorry. I didn't.
yeah,
I've been out here
yeah,
walking. Okay.
yeah, yeah. KLJ, I need you to pull over, bro. I need
Yeah.
you to pull over, and I need you to go inside the Loves and get a
All right.
fucking ticket. You think it's a joke? KLJ, y'all
But
sidebar. He think
But
it's a joke. I
I
get
have
wrong.
told about that too. Like, don't be overly influenced with social media too, because sometimes, yeah, you seeing what other people got going on stuff, and you let that inadvertently influence your life too. I have told about that, haven't I, Shay? I told yeah, because sometimes you be like, man, I've seen this on IG and I done that. I see what she talking about on that aspect. Meaning, yeah, don't let what you see others going on overly influence what you got going on. You know what I mean?
But and I said it earlier. If you didn't hear me, as long as you came from your past and you're not directly in the same space, and you didn't go back to all the negative things that you were saying and doing, you're not losing. You're not losing. Whenever you make any changes in your life and you stuck to it, you're not losing. That's how I feel about that. Hey, Shay, bruh,
Yeah.
go get you a phone thing, bruh, before you get a ticket, bruh.
I invest daily. Okay.
I said,
Sis said he doing
I
it
said,
daily, but he been doing it longer than yeah. Said
he
that's why I
said
say I
he
got
did.
to
I said about
I got to
weekly
get
or
with you, man,
monthly.
because I'm still learning. But I just started out with the weekly thing just to get a good foot in the door. And like I said, I've been doing it for some months now, and I see the portfolio growing a little bit.
Yeah, you said. I thought when you said it on my live, I thought you said monthly.
He said both shape. He said you can do a monthly or week what you call it, but he's doing his daily. Yeah, thank you, KB.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
but we'll see about it. Like I said, I've been knocking off some things. Let me knock some few things off, y'all. Let me knock a few things off, and I will be doing some small investing. I'll be doing
yeah.
some small
And I'll
investing.
keep you and I'll keep you posted shape on how mine's going. You know what I mean? Just because I'm still like new to it too and learning. Because I was just in your boat. I was scared too. I was like, man, I don't want to waste money. That's why I don't do the lotto. You know what I mean? Because I felt like it's a waste of money. You know what I mean? I watched my uncle and auntie and them play that shit faithfully for years, and then when they
Mhm.
finally hit. Well, hell, you don't spend either what you done made or more just for you
Mhm.
finally hit the little 5,000 or whatever. You don't spend that every day, so that's how I look at it. But no, stocks is, you know what I mean, it's actually something different in it's a good thing, in my opinion. Yeah, once we get to learning it, we got to be open our mind frame to change the way, like I said, we've been taught in life in general. And I say this too to everybody: we got to stop living check to check too.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
spending our whole check too. We got to
yeah,
learn not to spend that whole thing up. You
yeah.
made
You
a
got, you
thousand.
got, you got to get out that.
You only
You got
use
to get
seven
out
hundred.
that. Let me say that again,
Yeah.
KB, to co-sign what you're saying. You got to get out that. I'm all right. I'm all right. I had just enough complex.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get out of that, and then give money to other people to make sure they straight. And I just got bad enough for me. I don't know about next month. You got to break that cycle of the broke complex and I'm all right complex. When you get out of that, you'll come out of a lot of other things too.
No doubt. And start making you start learning the value of money and making your money
Yeah,
work for you, meaning make your money earn money. You know what I mean? Not just use
yeah,
money. We've been taught just
yeah,
to spend money. We earn it and spend it. That's what
yeah,
most of us been taught all our life. Earn it and spend it. No, we
yeah,
got to start making that money work for us.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Once
like
you
I
start,
said, that's why I listen to DB and them and the investment channel and stuff like that and people that's doing it shape in our circle because I want to learn. You know what I mean?
mm,
I think Sin said he took off a whole couple months because he had enough investment to withstand what he got going on, like stuff like that. That's dope.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Who
yeah.
can say that?
Shit, Poe ass and took off by 3, 4.
Yeah, yeah, but that become with financial stability, meaning they had the money set aside to do that. You got 6 months of bills saved up or whatever that you can allow yourself to do that.
Yeah, his ass took off
Yeah.
by a good 4 months now. He refused to get his ass back out here.
You know what I mean? Like I said, when I was
Mhm.
on that Walmart account, I took advantage of that shape. I got me a little egg saver, like I told you before. Not putting all
Yeah,
my business out there, and I'm making it work for me. So that's all we got to do.
yeah. And don't let your family or friends take from that nest egg. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
oh no.
If you got a line of what you want to see your money's like, I don't care how hard of a time they having.
For one, they ain't even
Uh,
gonna know about the nest egg to take from it. But even then, they still ain't gonna take nothing no more. Yeah, but
yeah,
you're right.
but
Yeah, gotta
I'm
stop.
just saying, it's been
Yeah,
a habit of mine. Back to this topic, it's been a habit of mine that I've gotten to a certain threshold of my savings,
KB,
and I
send
turn
shape
around and I
screenshots
turn
on your
around
investment and dividend to teacher. Okay, I got you, Sin.
and I'll turn around and I will give it to my family, and before you know it, you dipping into it, then it's all gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you gotta be careful of that too. Just because you see it there, don't mean go a little bit crazy.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
That come with discipline. That come with responsibility and discipline. I say, yep. And that's hard too. You got to discipline yourself. Don't touch that money. Act like that money ain't even there. Like it's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna be just like the fellas in a minute. I'm gonna be just like Sin and T Hill and DP in a minute and KB in a minute, because like I said, I'm staying on task this month, and like I said, next month or either sooner, uh, you're gonna see me do some things on here. Like I said, I just don't know if I should take the S&P or should I go Robinhood. I don't know which one is the best one. If you might want to say.
I don't know. I don't know neither. You got to ask those guys that been doing it more. Shape.
Okay, I'm
I just
saying
started out.
Sin
Go
says
ahead.
I invest daily, and I just said something that said and I invest weekly. Okay. Shape, I barely pick up my phone. You just had the phone in your hand, bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? You just had the phone in your hand.
But yeah, Shay, I just look at it. Like I said, I follow Constant. He used to post on his short stuff about the stash, and he actually sent me something on stash. So I started out with that, and it's been working for me in the Robin Hood. But they got other
All
apps
y'all,
out there too. They
hold
got
on, hold
Acorn. They
on.
got. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, saying all y'all are teaching me. I don't like I said, I'm not when I do make the move to invest, I'm not gonna be just looking at one source. All y'all teaching me. DB, T Hill, KBU, all y'all
Yeah,
teaching me. And other people are watching. That's what I'm
and
saying.
I'm
That's
doing the
why
same thing.
that
Yeah, you take it
yeah,
from
yeah,
all
yeah.
sources.
When I let me finish doing what I told myself I'm gonna do and finish this other goal that I have for myself, and you will just see that move. But like I said, I'm taking it all in because, like I said, I've never been down that lane before, so I'm learning from all of y'all. That includes you, saying if you don't think so, I learned it from KB too. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to get dressed. Trying to get dressed and get up in a minute. If
No,
you see
hey,
me in
Shape,
a
do
couple
your
of
thing. But no, like I said, I'm learning for all that. I started, I can say Sin was the main source, but yeah, I learned DB, T Hill, and then I say I'm watching investment stuff on my own, like different people online and stuff, and reading about it and learning. Because I say we don't educate ourselves to get ourselves out of the stuck mindset that we was taught by our family and just years of poverty and being the broke mentality.
yeah,
You ain't gonna never move forward. You're gonna be stuck
yeah,
in the same place, like they say the hamster wheel. You're gonna be stuck going around the same circle. And then you're gonna look up, you're gonna be 70, 80 years old, hoping that Social Security cover enough for you if you make it that way to retirement. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm not trying to be that way. when we got so much tools and so much in our grasp, Shay, we got to take advantage of it. That's the thing. We're not taking advantage of a lot of stuff. We got access to so much stuff with this social media, internet, and all that. We got to start using these blessings, these tools that the good Lord gave for us. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people around us, surrounding us with like-minded people that's doing what we want to do. That's one thing DB and them always said too. You got to surround yourself by the people too. You want to go somewhere? Hey, surround you by people that's doing it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Nadia is saying, leave that negativity alone. Don't cloud yourself with negativity. I get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. But no, I'm learning. No, no. Send another thing that I'm watching them. I'm watching all y'all. Cause like I said, I never consider myself. What's the mask on and start on this fan. Oh, girl, Nadia. Oh Lord, I'm not putting on no fans, no mask on and start a restaurant with it. Yeah.
And I'll start talking about it more on my platform. I just don't know enough to talk about. I don't want to speak on nothing that I don't know. That I want to get familiar, really, really
Yeah.
grounded in it before I even start speaking on it. You know
Yeah.
what I
Like
mean?
I said, when I'm pulling from a well, I'm gonna be pulling from all y'all, and it's just gonna be like what's best with the money I'm gonna be trying to work with. How much money is best to go into a stock, which stock it is, and all that. Like I said,
And I can just tell you one thing to start shape. Put it in something that you use every day, something that you got going on in your life that you know that you go get every day or using every day.
yeah.
Just a hint clue, i.e. Walmart. You know what I mean? Something that you know that you doing every day. Hey, there's a start. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I'm supposed to walk Sam in a minute. Hold on. Give him a little 10 minutes.
And
Oh,
we all know AI technology and all that. So you got to start researching and learning. Hey, what's going on out here? And that'll help you learning what to put your money into.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's a real good thing though, Shay. But I'm so glad that I made the jump and got into it. Because
Yeah.
I hesitated for years myself, even listening to Sin and everybody else doing it. I said, nah, I'm just gonna keep my
I'm gonna say,
saving account and
I'm gonna tell you the real truth. Not only because it's been feared that it will work. It's like my mind is stocks only work for white people. That's what my mind was for a while.
see, that's a stereotype. Yep, that's something you got to get out of. Because you know
Yeah,
how many black folks is
that
making themselves
was
off of stocks.
infamous on the was, but I've been coming across a lot of black YouTubers that have invested and said that they've got a good exchange to it.
You got some of these young. I'm gonna say this, Shape. I've been watching some of these young cats. These cats are barely in their 20s. These cats are trading every day, and they over $100,000 already a year. You see what I'm getting at? You know what I mean? So it's working. It worked. And these folks are setting themselves up where they ain't even got to damn near work. They ain't leaving their living room. They just on the computer screen
Mhm.
for a couple hours, and they done made their money. Ain't that something?
Mhm.
So yeah.
Mhm.
So that's that mindset we got to get out of. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm about to start. It's 11:30. I'm about to get rolling in a minute. How long, y'all? Cause and shout out to everybody in Brenham, Texas. They took me with these appointment times, y'all. They tickle me.
Yeah.
I've never. This is the first company. I know I said this is the first company where the appointments are so crazy. You know what I'm saying? You get punished for picking up early. You get punished for picking up late. You get punished for sitting on the yard too long. This is the first.
That because, like I told you before, shaped. They got that strict contact with the customer you work with you. You know what I mean? That's how strict Chewy is. That ain't really USA Truck. It's Chewy. It's the customer. They
Yeah.
want it like that because they know they got to carry around the corner. Shape that'll take that off of USA Truck hands if y'all keep messing up. You see what I'm getting at? So that's why they
Yeah.
on y'all so strict. Yeah.
But it's not just Chewy. It's also Blue Ribbon too. The other dog food, Blue Ribbon. Is it Smith? I think it's Smith Pet Foods.
Yeah, but
Oh,
well, this that just say the pet food there. That just how that just how that train and freight
yeah,
works out here. That's how strict they are.
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never experienced like that in my 8 years of trucking.
Yeah.
How
Yep,
long
but
y'all?
everything's new. Yeah, it's always a new experience out here. Yep, trucking changes like the wind. Yeah, it's always something new to learn. Yeah, But ain't no thing. That's why That's why we are professional. We got to be responsible when they assign us a load. We got to make sure we there on time and do what we got to do within our means. Now they're gonna be unforeseen circumstances and stuff that come up. But at the end of the day, we can make it happen, Cabin. Like I said, we might have to drive straight. Get as far as we can to the place before we shut down things we got to do as a driver. But you already should know that, Shape. That just fundamentals of trucking. You should already know that. I don't have to harp on you about that. I hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what I talk about. Child. She's trying to be funny, I guess. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, KB. Hold on.
But I'm definitely in tune with this investing. And that's what I'm educating my mind on every day. That's why you don't see me around like what I mean on these lives and just mess around YouTube like I did last year, y'all. That's what KB doing. If y'all want to know, I'm out here grinding, but I'm always still learning myself, teaching myself, because I want to be that one. Hey, got that residual income coming in and making my money earn, so I ain't got to work this hard when I get up in my 60s and retirement age, like Mr. Lionel and them. No offense, you know what I mean? You know. Shit. We all done made mistakes in the past and shit we wish we could turn around and change. But we can't cry over spilled milk. We got to make it happen now for the day
Yeah.
and the future. That's what we living for. That past
Oh,
is the past. That's already written down. Them chapters is closed. Go ahead, Shay. Hey, yeah.
used to that. Second, we
How
wind the
can we
clock.
better our future? You know what I mean? Because the government ain't gonna do it. Our families ain't gonna do it. Nobody else gonna do it but ourselves. We got to do it. Hell, by the time we get our age, there ain't gonna be no. Well, I ain't gonna say ain't gonna be, but it probably won't be no Social Security. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get ourselves together to make sure we covered ourselves. Don't rely on no damn government and nobody else. I'm just being real. I'm just looking at the projection Shape. They using all the money up now to pay for the folks that's retiring now. What you think they're gonna look 20, 30 years from now when we get that age? You know what I mean? Shit. Uh-oh.
Oh, Lily.
Hold on.
What's
Oh, thank you. He giving her a treat. Yeah, he giving you a treat, Lily. Here you go. You too. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hold on, Shay. Lily, crazy girl. Look. There you go. Tear it up. See? You barking. He giving you a treat. No, she don't like nobody coming up on the truck, y'all. I'll tell you, that's my guard dog. She don't mess around. You come close to this truck, that's your ass. She gonna bark her ass off. But no, we good. Sorry about that, Shapey. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah.
long as you see some things going on in your life and you make a few changes, you know, take it step by step, day by day. You ain't never got to move by nobody else's time and understanding. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt, Shape.
Yeah. See, Hill, you bring your ass in here. Look who came
Oh,
in.
TL in here?
Look.
Hey, TL, man, she was just talking about questions on investments and stuff, man. I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard, man. Yeah. She needs your help. And y'all been doing this for longer than I have. Way longer than I have. I'm just starting. I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
KB, it's 90-year-old billionaires that still got to go to office to work. Yeah, Jose, I get that, Jose. But I'm saying that we can learn how to train ourselves, not to just be a worker. And Jose, you already know, man. We know where we're going with this, man. Come on, bro. I was about to break it all the way back down on Jose. He know what you got going on. Jose trolling. But no, I'm just saying, Shape don't want to invest. Yes, she do, T Hill. She said she trying to start. She asking me questions. Y'all the ones that
I
got
done
the more
talked
knowledge
about
than
it.
I
How you
do.
gonna say something like that? I've been talking about it. I'll talk to you about it.
T Hill, you got a minute? Come up here real quick before she get off here. If not, I guess you can
Yeah.
talk to the background. I'm just saying she said she's serious about it.
Yeah.
But I got questions for
I
you.
said
If
I
she
don't
ain't,
know
I'm
because
serious. I got questions. Oh shoot!
I'm trying to live on the high
I
end.
need help.
You know I didn't tell you that. Why would you say something? You know I did not tell you that.
Some people would die if they quit working. No
Hmm.
doubt, Shay. And Jose, on the serious
That's
note,
a hell
we're
of a
not talking
statement,
about stop
Jose.
working. Shoot, I probably gonna
That's
be
a hell of
around.
a
This is
statement, bro.
what this could be my last career, pretty much. Change meaning I'm gonna be somewhere in around trucking the rest of my life. Meaning, but I just don't want to be behind this seat like I'm doing now the whole time, Jose. None of us do, really. I hope not. But no, That's what we're working towards. Just having multiple sources of income, multiple streams of income. KLZ. That's where we got to get used to. Not just having focus on your 9 to 5, your solo job being the only revenue you got coming in. We got to have multiple streams. And how to do that without just learning the trade and doing some side hustle stuff is investing, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but
Learning about this investment.
that's a hell of a statement though. So that means you relying your whole life on your career. I mean, you don't have nothing outside of that. That's what you're saying.
A lot of people don't.
That's an unhealthy statement.
Yeah, a lot of people don't though, Shay. That's just the God honest truth. 80% of Americans, I'm gonna say 70 to 80% of Americans is working a 9 to 5, and that's all they got going on. That's just being real, Shape. You know that. You know people in your family, your circle, back home. I know that. That's all they done all their life is work. They ain't never thought outside the box. So that's what we trying to get. We trying to show them a different way too. You know what I mean? Our
Yeah.
generation.
What's up to you? You agree with what KOC just said? Some people would
I,
die if they
I ain't
quit
hear.
working.
I ain't hear that. I was trying to log in. I didn't hear it. He
It's
said
on the
some people
screen.
would
TL,
die.
salute to
It's
you.
on the screen.
What up, KB?
Been a
I'm
minute. No,
driving.
we
I'm
good,
driving,
TL.
Shape. I can't watch the screen and drive, Shape. It's so
Said some.
little. Why is it so
So,
little?
okay,
I
listen.
must be
It say
okay.
some people would die if they quit working.
Yeah, that might be true.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I think that once people slow down, they ain't gonna be to do what they think they calling was. I call them worker bees. I call me a worker bee. Remember, I call myself a
Yeah.
worker bee,
Mhm.
right?
And most
So
of us
that's
are TL. That's what we were taught our life to grind. We've been working our ass off. I've been working since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? That's just what we do. We know what to do.
right.
Mm.
But no, TL,
Mm.
she was asking about how to start on this thing, and I just, I'm just new to this myself, TL. But she was saying how to really start out and stuff. I told her like I follow Sin method, but the stash and the Robert Hood, and just started out small, little $20, $30 a week. You know what I mean? So yeah, she was just
Yeah,
trying to learn.
it's
Cause
Yeah.
I tell Shay.
Stan said he do bi-weekly, daily, and monthly. I think he said
Yeah,
earlier today.
but if you
Yeah.
want to start out, KB, the best thing to do is to pay off all your debt first.
Mm.
And the reason why you want to do that is because then you'll have more money to invest. And investing is like the best thing with investing is compound interest. And I don't know if you just look up compound interest, it the more money you got in there, the more money you make. So
Yeah, and I've been learning that, Tia. I know what you're talking about, and that's what what's the name been telling me. The coaching. When you look on the coaching part of it, that's what they say. Yeah, let that money sit. Yeah, and the interest will grow. You know what I mean?
right.
The more you
So when you don't, yeah.
contribute, the more the
Yeah, so when you don't have any debt, like a lot, we all got debt, but like there's good debt and there's bad debt. Bad debt is like credit credit card.
yeah, like credit card bills,
So
or not to put you out there shape like student loans, healthcare bill. Like get all that out the way. That's what you saying. Get all that out the way.
Mhm.
yeah, get all your bad debt out of the way, so that then you'll understand how people are trying to get more money out of you. When you start using a credit card and you
hmm
start paying for stuff, then you get all that out of the way. Then you
So I
invest.
got.
Then you start
Uh
investing and you figure out how you want to invest. There's three types of investing. Well, there's a couple of types. It's like low risk, medium risk, and high risk. And high risk is supposed to bring high reward, but
Yeah,
you
I was
know,
telling her about that. That's what they was telling me on my portfolio. I'm at a medium. I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you, TL. I'm doing a medium right now just to be in the middle because what I mean. They say high risk, high reward, and of course low, whatever. But I just did the medium
mm,
part, so I'm at a medium portfolio right now, TL. But I just
right,
look at it like this. I had to start because we keep contemplating about it and thinking about it, thinking ourselves out of it. I just started it, TL. I know I ain't fully out of debt, but I'm almost there. You know what I mean,
yeah,
Tia? But I
yeah,
just figured $20, $30 a week. I waste that out here at the truck stop, Tia. Why not just throw
right,
that in and just see what it do? And so far, it's been
right,
okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen a little bit, like I told Shape. It's a slow process. It ain't gonna be overnight, but I'm seeing a positive. I got little coins in there, dividends already. So yeah.
that's good,
Mhm.
Yeah, but what
that's
I want
good,
to be is like I have realistic expectations from it. I'm investing something that's going to be a real return and not a very long period of time. and I'm looking at the realistic of what I put in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they also tell you shape like on my portfolio, it'll tell you 3 year, 4 year, 10 year. So if you're looking for a fast return, you could do like a 1 year, 3 year, and you're not going to see a lot of money, but it'll help you. What's the word I'm looking for? TL. It'll help you escalate it, meaning it'll tell you the stocks and bonds and EFT that'll help you get to wherever you're trying to get to shape fast. But I just think it's a slow process. I think you just need to give it time
It
and
is.
you,
It's one of the
yeah.
slow. It's one of the processes that the rich people do. They have a mixed portfolio. Like they have property, they have stocks and bonds, and they have they got a mixture of
Hmm.
things that they do to bring in money. So you wanna be with a mixture of things because
Yeah.
that way if the stock market crash, then your money you're not gonna really get your money. You know what I'm saying? You'll take a loss. And if your property values go down, your money is you're basically losing money. So you want to have a mixture of different things going on. But you gotta start out with being disciplined on saving money, and that's why you want to pay your bills off because it's gonna make you think about stuff. And I had that with me. I wanted to go out and buy a brand new car, and then I thought about it, and then I changed my mind. But that would have been like a lot of money just gone when you really don't need it. Like as a truck driver, you rarely drive a car, so you don't really need a real expensive car because you don't. I'm rarely driving it because
No,
I'm
no
driving
doubt
the
here.
truck a
That's why
lot.
everybody laugh at me about my 99. That's what I still got because why go out and get a
Yeah.
new car? I thought about it TL too. I was gonna go out and get a new whip and like do like some DoorDash something on the side. But I was like, KB, why am I gonna do that when I'm out here in the truck? I'm only home every few weeks.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It don't make no sense to me. So yeah, I'm gonna wait
Right.
on that. No, we're gonna hold off on that because that's an asset that ain't gonna you you want to get
Yeah.
assets that's gonna recur you
Appreciate. Appreciate.
a
They call
value.
it
Yeah,
appreciate. Yeah. The
there
value
you
gonna
go.
go up.
You know the word I'm looking for, Tia. Yeah. So yeah, you don't want that that's just gonna sit there and depreciate. Yeah. Because once you buy a car
Hmm.
at the lot, it's already going down, and you know what I mean. It's
Right.
downhill from there. So yeah, yeah.
Right. Hmm.
But no doubt, TL. That's all. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother, and I get more in depth with y'all on the back end, you and DB and y'all that been doing it a while. But I had to
Yeah.
start. You know what I mean. I feel like I started, and it's been good so far. The months I've been doing it so far, and I'm just letting it sit. I ain't even worried about it. Yeah.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, I just checked it today. Everything's in the green. Everything's up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, cool. So I picked some good ones then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah, but
You
so
know.
Mr. Lionel not 70 years old. Mr. Lionel is 60.
I
Who
know.
said
No,
that?
I didn't say he was 70s. I was just saying being in your 60s,
K
70s. No, Mr.
K
Lionel, I think is right at
KLJ is.
6. Oh,
KLJ
Uh,
is.
no. Mr.
He's
Lionel
60
just
years
got the
old.
retirement age. That's why I always tell y'all. Y'all want to know his age? What is the retirement age? And that's what he gets. That's how he gets
KLJ.
y'all. But KLJ trolling shit. You got to don't listen to Jose. He down there
Yeah.
trolling, man. He be messing with people.
Mr.
Look,
Mr.
look what he said.
Lionel is
He said
doing
T Hell
flatbed.
Ghost. Yep, go ahead since going up, fell top. I think it's time for some smoke. See, Jose trolling shape. Don't listen to Jose right now. He messing with T Hill and everybody
And
else.
so look at
Oh
what
Yeah.
yeah.
Sam said. Look at what Sam. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world.
Hmm. Yeah. You want compound interest. The more
Yeah,
money you got in
that's
there, the
right,
more money
TL.
you're
Not
gonna make.
everybody
Yeah.
meant to win or be a ball. That is true, Sis. Not ill. You right, but hey, I'm trying to win. Damn it, I'm looking in different avenues. Goddamn, changing my mindset. Yep,
CEO
love that
Gold
you heard a
said
lot of
since you've been
man.
going up top,
Drop
I
something in
feel
ETF.
bad.
Robert Hood
I
this
think it's
Friday.
time for some smoke. Oh Lord. Y'all really hating on T here about him having a hammer over there.
having what? What I
A,
got? What I got going
a
on?
hammer. Don't you have a hammer over there on Truck Unity now?
Oh yeah. I gave you. Did I give you a hammer on my channel? I gave you a hammer on my channel.
Ooh, he talking about you right there.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, TL. Oh, hold on, Shay.
Uh huh.
TL, I do got a question. So, my portfolio on what's the name said, is it good that I'm reinvesting my dividends back in, or should I just not do that?
I reinvest mine. It's up to you. It's what you want to do. If you need it for something, I don't know. I reinvest mine
No.
because I like compounded interest. I want more money to help me grow.
Me
in
too.
my
So
portfolio.
that's why.
Yeah.
No, I just want to ask. So I did do the right thing. Yeah, I thought about it too. I said, no, I don't need nothing right now. That's why I put the money in there. So I just told them to
Yeah.
reinvest it. So cool, cool. Okay,
Right.
cool.
The one thing about investing, I don't want anybody to take away. Do what you want to do. See what other people are doing, but if you do what they do, you're gonna get the same results. So if they lose money, you're gonna lose money, and they maybe can take a chance and lose some money and wait. You might can't. So look and see what you like in investing, and then invest in what you like. Like I invest in VOO. It's a S&P tracking ETF, right?
What you say? You
And,
say
and
Hmm.
Voo? You say
V-
Voo?
it,
Yeah,
VOO is VOO. That's the ticker symbol. So if
I've been
VOO.
researching on
You
them
say
but
hold
it's
TL,
on, hold
but
on. Let me
I
stop.
but
You say
but
you
yeah.
say
Go ahead.
VOO Voo stock? Is that what it says?
yeah, VOO
No,
stock.
it's the
Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
let
ETF
me see if I
shape.
can
yeah,
find
it's
it.
an
Hold on.
ETF.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Okay, and most people don't want to invest in that. But you got to understand, I started investing in it, and it was $330. It's $600 now for one stock. But your brokerage will allow you to get a piece of it, meaning like you don't have to buy the whole thing. So you could get you could get uh, a partial of it. But it's very expensive, and there's other ones out there. QQQM. It's other
Vanguard.
S&P 500 tracker. Yeah, they got other ones out there that track it, that track the S&P
Okay, I think
500,
I
and
got the
they're a
link.
lot.
Hold on. I think I got the link. Hold on to you. I think I got the link where you talking about. I ain't never heard of that. Voo. Hold on.
But investing, you get the information, and you analyze it, and if you don't know something, you ask questions. Always ask questions. Don't go into this thinking you're gonna be a millionaire next week, because
No doubt. That's
you
why I'm
got to
trying to
put a
tell
lot of
Shape.
money.
T Hill.
You got to put
Exactly.
a lot of
It's
money
a
in
slow
to do that.
process. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slow process, but it's gonna get you to saving money. That's why I said she has to pay off all her bills, pay off all her bad debt. Like you sitting up there with 22% interest or 20 some percent interest on credit cards, and you getting a 10% return or 13% return on your money. You need to pay off your bills first because you still paying on that debt. If that makes sense, you want to pay your debt off first, then you're gonna start making money for yourself versus making money for somebody else. And you're just constantly paying on that.
Yeah.
So
No, that's good stuff, TL, and that's what I'm on. But like I said, I just feel I had to start because if I kept contemplating about it, I would have never started. I've been listening to y'all for years, you know what I mean, and doing like Shape World was like, no, man, it's still that fear factor. No, I shouldn't do no vesting, man. And I just kept learning and started researching on my own, TL. And like I said, I feel like we waste, what I'm saying, 20-30 bucks all the time out here. So why not just start out somewhere? So that's what I did. I just started out small like that and just seeing what happened with it.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah, you can start out
Yeah.
small, and like I said, whoever you got for your brokerage,
That's
they're gonna
the
have videos.
that's the link for it right there. When I try to copy it, that's what it said.
Yeah,
Wait,
you could just
let me
put
look at it.
VOO in Google, and it'll come up with how much it's trading for right now, today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to put it up so people can know what it look like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have sent you a snapshot because I can go on my what's the name right now, and it's on there too, Shay. And they'll help you when you go on when you like I said you go on them different apps. They'll show you an information like TL said. If you need a question, you'll type down below. It's got a coach thing on there and it say ask anything about anything, and they'll break it down what the company is, what they do, what. I mean, it's a lot of
Yeah.
information on there, a lot.
Uh, I
Hmm.
ain't
Yeah,
never heard
especially
of
for
it.
newbies, like us, Shape that's just starting this thing. Yeah, it's a lot of information on there.
Ooh. Yeah. Can y'all tap on it? Hold on. Can y'all tap on the link?
I don't. No, I'm on the live right now. I can't do it right now. I'm only got
I'm
one
talking about
Yeah,
it
device.
like
I
down
ain't
there
yeah,
balling like
below.
that.
yeah. My
I
my
might I
uh
might
my
could go on
my
my tablet
tablet
and
in the
try, but
truck.
I don't know.
My tablet in the truck, so I can't tap on it
Yeah.
But
right
it's
because
what
I
the
don't
one
have
he's
my.
talking about, y'all, is on US plus 500. That's the one that see he was talking about.
Yeah, the VU. I know what he talking about. I
Hmm.
seen it on mine too. It shows all of them on there, all the S&P ones on there. Yeah. It's got them Vanguard or what's that other company on there with that hold on. I could log on my thing right now. Hold on. Hey,
You probably can't log in while you on because it'll probably kick you out.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hold on, yeah, I'm getting ready to get moving in a minute. Well, Lord, these crazy ass damn appointment times. I couldn't even sit there posted up. I'm like, don't go
It,
early.
is it a truck stop close by?
The closest, I'm at the closest truck stop by there. The other ones, they don't look like they.
Past it.
Oh, they
Oh,
look like they don't let you post up like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you got
I,
some riding to do.
pilot. I'm at a pilot, kind of like 45 minutes away. The pickup time is 1400.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
yeah.
this is the one of the weirdest companies ever. Hold on.
Hey, they got to do what they got to do. They got contract.
what you willing to set aside the money that and knowing that you could lose it. You know what I mean? That's all.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the whole point of investing is that you know it could go up, it could go down, but that's why
Mm-hmm. I
you
guess it's
want to
the
have
part
all your
that's that.
bills paid for.
I guess it's the part that's kind of part of the fear factor. Not only do you not hear a lot of your own people investing, it's also like you can lose. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You can
Yeah, she
lose.
said the same thing. Reinvest
But the
bills. So we can go, thank y'all. Yep.
right,
And Sin said the same thing. Okay. Go ahead.
yeah, but that's why you want to pay all your bills off and have extra money to invest. If that makes sense. Like if you sitting up here with a lot of bills and you up here trying
It
to
don't make
invest, it
sense.
don't make sense
Yeah.
to invest.
I see
Right.
what Tio's saying, Shay, but like you said, your plan, Shay, follow your plan. What did you just say? You said you gotta take care of what you're gonna take care of this month, right?
Yeah,
Meaning
yeah,
get that
yeah,
debt
yeah.
down. And
I'm sticking to
then
my
look
plan.
into it.
Yeah,
There you
I'm gonna
go.
get some
Mm.
more of my all my debt won't be paid off, but a lot of it will be kind of down, or it'll be to a point where
Yeah.
my credit will make an impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like I just told Tia what I did with mine. That's what I've been doing. I mean, that whole time I was grinding with the Walmart account. What y'all think I did? Got my debt to
mm,
damn near zero. And I got a little
mm-hmm,
nest egg to the side. So yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I'm staying on task on what I need and want to do. But like I said, I'll be drawing it from all places when I do. You know what I'm saying?
What you
'Cause
doing? You
everybody.
sniffling? What you got? COVID? What's going
I
on?
hope I don't have no damn COVID. I hope
What
not.
the hell you got
I
Damn,
hope
going
I
Tia,
on?
don't.
don't put that on her. Yeah, man. No, it's the
Yeah.
change of the weather.
No, no. What I'm
Yeah.
doing is
Tia.
I'm getting her back because she did me the same way. I'm outside in
Oh, she
fucking
did.
negative.
Okay.
I'm outside in -10 weather. I get in the truck. I'm sniffling because it's cold. My
Mhm.
nose.
Hey,
I got
TL,
it.
I'm going through it too, man. It was 50 down over in what's the name? I was in Missouri the other day, right? I'm up in your way now. I'm at Johnstown right now. T
Mhm.
Hill over here at this candle place. So yeah,
Mhm.
y'all still up here in the single digit this morning, T Hill. I'm like, damn, truck cold as
Yeah.
hell. I'm like, shit,
Right.
Ohio, y'all gonna warm up here.
Right. And I'm sniffling, and she up there. She like, oh yeah, you sniffling. What's going on with you? You sniffling? Why you sniffling? It's cold.
Cause you
Nah,
always
nah.
act like you so
So
tough
you
and
say you getting
you love
your get
cold
back, T
weather.
Hill. I got
No,
you.
no, yeah, yeah. I'm
You
just
always
gonna
love say
ask
you
that.
love the cold weather.
I
That's
don't say I
why.
love it. I'm just telling you, shit. It's cold. Shit.
Don't nobody love
But
this winter no far. This winter ain't been good
yeah,
to none of us. I don't care who you are. Don't nobody love this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't nobody
right.
love it. It's been negative.
Now,
It ain't
Mr.
been
T
negative
Hill.
since
Now,
Minnesota.
Mr.
It's been
T
negative all
Hill.
over the country.
Now,
Yeah.
Mr. T Hill. Mr. T Hill,
Uh,
baby. He said he love the cold. He can't stand Texas. And
no,
I ain't
no,
never
no.
heard him
He a
It
bad.
be
bold face. He a
You ain't
bold
never.
face
it,
lie.
He
He
it
don't
be
he
love
too
this
he
hot.
shit.
It be
He
too
can't
hot in
stand
Texas.
Texas. He talk all kind of shit about Texas in H Town, y'all.
No, no, I don't. No, I
Shit. I'm
don't.
looking
Yes,
I
he
forward
like
to
do.
going down to Alabama tomorrow with this little shit.
you.
I hope it's warmer down there.
Hmm.
Shape, you be acting like you can't move nowhere where they hiring. All we hear is you talk about they ain't
No,
hiring, they ain't hiring, they ain't hiring. Move
no.
to you a truck driver. I'm going where the work is at.
Hmm.
No
You know what I'm
doubt,
saying?
Tia. Yeah. I'm
Right?
gonna uproot at the work over there. I gotta
Don't
make
go over
make it
there.
happen.
Yeah, you're a truck driver. You go where the
Hmm.
work is at. Everybody knows. It's like if you work in construction work, you go to the city where you could build something, and then when that's over with, you done built it up. You move on.
Hmm.
But they
You know
used
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
TL Texas was the gold mine state. I don't know why Shay said she can't get it going down there, but that's
No,
another
she,
topic. But you know what I'm
cause she
saying?
don't ever
Yeah.
call. She wants somebody to hold her hand.
Everybody here, KB. That's why everybody named mama they moved here from Cali, New York, and Georgia.
Oh, they done flooded y'all out. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying. Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm.
is what it is. So
Say,
best of
what's the
us.
temperature there? What's the temperature there?
I don't know. Go look there.
What you
You
sniffling? You
always
sniffling?
making this
Hold on. You
excuses.
you sniffling like it's 10 degrees
Hold
there. I
on.
know what the temperature is here.
I got you, T
Hmm.
Hill. I'm sitting right now in the dock. Hold on. Where's my weather map? Look up Texas real quick. Hold on.
She's talking about she sniffling and stuff.
I know we up here. It's only now 8. It says 25. Real feel like 15 right now where I'm at Johnstown,
Oh Lord.
Ohio. I'm right here
Oh
off of
Lord.
71 T Hill. So she I
Okay.
know it's gotta be warmer down there where she at. Hold on.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How can I search? Search. I'm just gonna put Houston, Texas. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
Houston, Texas, United
It's
States.
gotta be down there
Oh,
60
it's seven
degrees now.
TL. It's
70,
damn near summertime. It's 77 degrees, almost 80 down there,
Oh
man. Come on,
Lord.
y'all.
Oh Lord.
I trade you any day of the week. Say I want to be
Yeah.
at some 70 where I can take this jacket off finally and stuff, walk outside.
Hmm.
Oh Lord.
I've been bundled up in long johns. I don't had the bunk heat on in this truck the last couple of days. All that shape shoes.
Hmm.
She been
Yeah,
working though. I
but
tell you what, this is a
he
good truck. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. Hey T, he be making fun of Texas though. He talks so much shit about Texas, y'all. He talks so much shit. I can't be down there. Yeah, I got it too high. Y'all got too much crime. Y'all got too much fighting. I can't be down there.
Mm.
You
Shake
know,
world. Shake world.
yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
anybody that lives around this country, if they live in a gated community and they come home and they open up the gate and they go in there in a car on missing rims and tires in a gated community, what do y'all think? Ask the chat that. Ask the chat there. You come
That
home
ain't
to
no
a
that ain't
gated
no
community.
place you need to be, T Hill. Like you said, if that's inside the
Shit.
gate. She even said
Prime
her stuff was stolen, T Hill. They stole
shit.
her
Prime
refrigerator a
can't.
couple times.
Amazon Prime can't even get
Oh,
in there to
thanks, Sinister.
deliver
I
nothing.
tried to, baby. I tried to tap in on what he was talking about.
Exactly. When Amazon Prime leaving the shit outside the gate, you know something wrong. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to get
they
the
can't
hell out
even
of
get in.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't even get in there. They sent a
They
note that
dropping
we
y'all
couldn't get
package.
in.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you
Right,
got to
we
come
couldn't.
down to the fulfillment center or whatever, the service thing to
Right,
get your package now. Yeah.
right, right. So what would make y'all think I would want to move to this place where I'm in a gated community and it's still getting broken into? That's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
She want me to overlook
Yeah.
all of that.
Just because it's Texas. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Texas, y'all. It's Texas. Okay, I good. Mm-mm.
Oh. Oh, good, y'all. We finally done. Yeah, you bring this paperwork up because I was just about to get y'all for detention.
Matter of fact, I got to
You know
send an email about my detention last week.
how you doing, brother? Okay. I appreciate you. What's the day? The ninth?
Mhm.
Just the first page or sign all of them? Okay. All right. All right. I'll seal it myself. All right. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right. I'll wait till you move. All right. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Oh,
Hold on,
sorry
y'all.
about that, y'all.
I'm getting ready to move in a minute. I'm literally
Yeah, I got to go
49 minutes
71
out.
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm headed out
yeah.
your area down to here though, man. I'm going down to Alabama. I hope it's warmer down there.
No, it's what
Oh,
it is.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be warm. It's gonna be warm down there than where you at. But Tia try to make it seem like that Ohio is the best thing smoking. It's the best state to
Mm.
stay in, the best state to live in. That's how you try
Well,
to
as
make it
far as
sound.
trucking,
We
I agree with him on the freight wise. There's a lot of freight up here, even with my company. We got a lot of loads coming out there, more than we can handle. This area,
Mhm.
not just Ohio, it's just this area right here.
I'm just
Ohio,
trying to tell
Indiana,
Shape this.
Illinois, all this right
I
here. Yeah.
like you want to stay working, Shape. You don't want to be sitting in the lunchroom with everybody else. You've been doing that for so long. You know,
Mm.
you showing us your journey, right?
Mm.
That's your journey. Sitting in the lunchroom waiting for somebody to give us some freight. We you don't have that here. You know what I mean? But I
And with
understand
these rates in
why.
the market, you should be waiting on no freight right now, no company really.
Right,
Everybody should be bouncing right now.
right. I get it. You don't wanna deal with the weather. I get it. It's cold and you don't like the cold.
But sometimes you got to
You know
make
what
that
I'm saying?
sacrifice, right, to get that where you want, right, T Hill?
Right.
Shoot.
Hmm.
Oh, North America.
Yeah, someone come up here, run your bag up, get your money right, and then go on down where you need to be at. If that's what you like.
Mm.
But that's what people do. They even with the Love's company, they get a job up north, and then they work a year, 2 years, and then they ask for a transfer down south.
Mm. Since
But
they
they got
can't
in the
come
door.
See,
You ain't
about the
gonna get in right
inside.
like that.
ATL, I'm being courteous, unlike the driver I had to wait for. I'm moving out the dock over
I'm
here
not
to the
quite. I'm
side
letting
to
them
do my
talk.
paperwork and close my door. You know, don't you hate when the driver they tell you, go ahead, you good, right? He sat there the whole time, sitting there waiting 20 minutes for this food. I'm like, man, hey, can you move out the dock? There's plenty of room on the side to do that, driver. No offense. We all got to get loaded, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we know that
Listen.
common courtesy and all of that out here. You know what I mean? Proper trucker etiquette's gone. Nobody give a damn
Mm.
about nobody else out here. It's a cutthroat
Mm.
industry. Yeah.
Hey, look,
I
Everybody.
say
got
about the.
mine. You better get yours type deal. Yeah. Go ahead, y'all. My
They
bad.
ain't got to back up off of me. Look at what sense say. You better back up off of. Oh Lord. But now,
No,
T Hill,
Sin got your back shape. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. T Hill, you missed the live when I was talking about Gloretta and her sister, and they going back and forth and calling her how she don't get no money and how she don't help them, and how it was relatable to me and how I feel sometimes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I
Sin,
think
you up
we
there in
are.
Wyoming. Be safe, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
How a family
Say
can kind
that's
of be a
relatable.
hindrance.
That's relatable to almost 90% of truck drivers. We all give money to our family, Shay. You don't think you're the only
Hmm.
one to do that? We all
Yeah,
give money
yeah,
to our
yeah.
family. It ain't
That's
even
what
got
I
to be in
told her.
trucking. If you
Yeah,
got a
I was in the
job and
same
there's
boat.
people that don't work, they're gonna be asking for money. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
We
why
all
go
in.
work or why do something else to here when I could just leech off of you and get it from you and you gonna give it up? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you gonna just what you
That's
gonna
what
be
I told her.
dealing
That's the
with.
hardest thing to say no, especially the
Yeah,
family tier. Yeah, that was the discussion earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
that
yeah.
was
hardest
talking
thing to
about
cut
that.
family off.
Yeah,
But
it's hard. They hinder, especially when they ask you for money sometimes.
hmm
But you got to do it though. You got to be self preservation, man, because ain't nobody gonna help you out when you need it. That's what I said, TL. We got to learn to be love ourselves a little bit more, be a little bit more selfish, man. That's all.
Mhm.
hmm
If not, we're gonna be in the same boat. We ain't gonna never get out of it. We're gonna be still going around the same merry-go-round, man. If we keep letting people use us and do what we gotta do, that's all. Yeah. Yeah.
hmm
All right, we are strapped up, locked up, good. Take a picture of this real
It's
quick.
like it's 60 miles per hour winds here in Wyoming.
Yeah, I
Y'all
told
can
him,
keep
hey, be
a.
safe. Yeah. What's her name was over that way too? Trucker Kersey. Yeah, she another one I followed. She was over that way saying the winds was real
How's
bad.
she
She had to
doing?
pull over.
Mm.
How's she
She
doing? I
doing
know
good.
she went
I
to
need to go
another
watch her.
company after
Yeah,
Prime. Is she still at that company or she with another company?
yeah.
Uh I don't know, TL. But she's at. I think she's still at the company she left Prime with. I'm not
Okay,
100% though, but she's still hanging in there though. She doing good though.
that's
But
good.
yeah, she was out that way with a Sinister at. Yeah, that winds ain't no joke, man. Y'all be careful with the winds out there. That wind, to me, that
Mm,
wind more dangerous than
Mhm.
anything else besides ice, because that wind will blow you over even if you fully loaded.
right.
You take a curve or turn too hard, yeah, that thing gone.
Yeah. They about to lead a part about sliding across ice off the side of the mountain in that cold weather. Who did?
Mm.
Who slid across the ice? Who slid across the
Yeah,
ice?
I had my
I
fun
Mr.
almost
ice
Mr.
skating
slid.
out
Lerner
here
going
when
out
it
there.
first happened in
My ass
Kentucky,
almost
but I pulled
slid
my
in
ass over.
Dallas. My ass
Yeah,
almost slid in Texas. We weren't ready for that type of weather.
yeah.
My
I don't
ass
know
got
nothing
stuck.
about that.
I got
I don't
stuck
know
in the
nothing
damn
about that.
fuel aisle, y'all. I was stuck in the fuel aisle and couldn't move.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know
I
That's
nothing
had
how
to
about
shut
bad it
that.
down right there.
was.
T Hill,
I don't know nothing about.
Corbin.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What
yeah, I
about
was
the
stayed in for
cabbage
two and
patch?
a half days.
What is
Yeah,
it? The cabbage patch? What about them the mountains? You been
don't
over the
know nothing
mountain?
about that. He don't know nothing about that.
I
Why
sure
you
don't.
talking about
No,
that
I'm
to you?
sure.
Don't know nothing
I'm
about
sure T
that.
Hill been out there a point in his
Nah.
career. He just don't do it now. He
Mm-mm.
choose not to
Nah,
go. But no,
I
I'm
ain't
sure you
never
been
been
out there.
out
You
there.
ain't? Oh, really? You ain't
I
been
ain't
up
never been
Donna's
out there.
Pass or none
Hell
of that?
no. Hell no.
Hell, T Hill, you ain't even been out Mount Eagle in Tennessee. None of that? Oh, come on, T Hill. You
No.
been somewhere.
No. He
Damn.
ain't
Oh,
been none of
wow.
that. He ain't been none of
West
that.
Virginia
He's
Mountains or
spoiled.
none of that. 64, none of that stuff.
He's
Damn, man.
spoiled. He's spoiled. He ain't never been out there like that.
Right.
No, he don't
Well,
know
he
what it's
been
like.
independent, so he could choose his. He could choose. What he do. So that's good. But
To
damn,
me, you ain't really a
us.
trucker till you went through some couple steep grades. Till you
Wow,
went
you
through
hear that,
Donna's
Tia? Right?
Pass.
Did get it, Tia? You
Until
said you
you
ain't no
went through
trucker.
Donna's
Hold
Pass,
on.
until you went through Donna's Pass and and the mountains
Say,
and all that
say,
kind of stuff in
say
California,
where.
you ain't really a trucker.
Say
He
where.
about to
Say
get you.
where.
He about to get his get back. Go ahead, Tia.
Say where. You you ain't really a trucker unless you learn how to cage some brake drums.
Oh my
And
God! I ain't
you know how
got
to
time to do
cage
all
Mm.
that.
them.
I'm a lady. I can use
I'm
it
a
as a
lady.
lady.
I'm a
I'm a
lady. Then
lady.
you
I
ain't
ain't
a
supposed
real
to be on
trucker.
these. Yeah,
Then you ain't a
please.
real trucker.
TL.
That's what
Besides, when she
mechanics
try
are
to
for.
try to buy Baby Blue, she ain't on already. She'll company drive. She gonna let the company
Uh,
roadside do that. She ain't doing that. She ain't laying down a cage in no brake
Mm.
chamber, nothing like that. TL. Come on
you ain't
now,
gonna
bro.
let her do that. I did it in the rain, Shay. The
I
truck
done it
wouldn't
before,
move.
even as a company driver. TL. I done it on the trailer. Had to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lord.
You see that? You want me to be learning about going up and down some hills? I know how to go up and down the hill. Go slow.
Oh Lord.
Go slow. I get up and down the hill, get my ass up and down the hill. Go slow.
Oh Lord. He's so damn crazy. I
That
swear.
shit funny. That shit funny right there.
Yeah, Lord. Don't encourage him, child.
But I
Don't
do
encourage
extra
him.
TL. I got the maintenance side on my back, so I do a little extra than a regular driver. I'm not the average driver, but no, I think
Mm,
every driver should at least learn the basics like that: light bulb, windshield wiper,
Yeah.
brakes,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
brakes.
I ain't
Mud
touching no
flap if you
brakes.
need to be.
I put in some fuses in the windshield wipers and fluids, but I ain't touching no damn
Oh,
brakes now.
at
No,
least
sir.
you'll do that shape. Most drivers ain't
Yeah,
even
I do
popping the
that.
hood. At least you'll do that.
Yeah, I ain't watching me call it now. I ain't watching me call it.
Do the Volvo still cut off on you? Like if the coolant low, like when the coolant low, the
The
truck
Yeah,
cut off
yeah.
the
The
while
new
you
Watermain
ones,
do
driving.
too. TL.
the
My
spanking brand new
Freightliner
ones,
will.
yeah. The spanking brand new ones, yeah. They'll cut
If
off
it
on you.
drop below that
Yeah,
sensor, in the coolant reservoir
yeah.
TL, this one will cut the red light on. It'll say engine shut down in 30 seconds. This one to do it
That
too.
that happened to me on one of the older Volvos when I was going to Chicago with FedEx, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was just driving all along, and the accelerator pedal like it just cut off. I'm like, what the hell? I was in the left
Mm,
Hmm.
lane. I was in the left lane too. I had to get all the way over, put on the
mm,
brakes, put the four ways on, right? And then I called my boss and I was like, man, this truck. And when I opened the hood, it ain't had no
mm,
coolant in it at all. I said, man,
mm,
Yeah, it's a fail safe thing, so that you don't blow the engine up.
yeah,
Overheat the
right.
engine.
He said disconnect the sensor. I don't know if you could do that still, but he said disconnect it and get to the next exit and go buy some coolant. I did that and put it
What I
in.
had to do to here when mine did it, I had to put a paper clip. You disconnect the set, but you got to put a clip to trick the computer, and then it let me to
Okay,
run, limp it to the
mm,
okay.
truck stop. Yeah, that's what I had to do on the Freightliner.
mm.
Mm.
That's something
Bypass
new.
the
I
circuit,
learned
basically.
something.
Yeah.
I learned something.
Yeah. You ain't a real trucker if you ain't never had to lift the hood in a
Oh
truck,
Lord,
Shay.
you just in your
You ain't a
feelings about that. You ain't in your feelings about that.
you ain't a real trucker since you ain't never had to lift the hood and call somebody to get somebody to work on your truck and get going.
Oh Lord.
You still sitting there,
Yep.
shape.
Oh Lord,
I told you I had to drive 600 miles a day.
you ain't never been through Don's Pass and Cabbage Patch. Just admit it. You never
Say,
been battle tested, bro. You ain't never been
I don't.
battle tested.
Say,
Like
I'm
they
not
say
doing
down the
that.
south, you ain't never been battle tested behind the wheel, bro.
Say,
I
I
ain't
don't want to
mechanic
be
know
a
how to change
statistic.
brakes. You ain't gonna be a statistic.
I don't want to be no statistic, Shape. I'm not.
You ain't gonna be no statistic.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't never know what it
He,
yeah,
feel like.
shape.
Hold
He
on,
said he ain't
hold
gonna
on,
put himself in
baby.
no danger.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna put
yeah.
himself in there.
He ain't never what it felt like to almost pee himself going through a mountain. He ain't never known that and then handle it. So he ain't a real trucker.
Shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
my 9 years out here, I'd have been through tornado. I'd have pulled an even underpass when the tornado went right over top of me. All types of shit, boy. I'd have been
Mm,
through it out here in this truck. And yeah, I'd have experienced almost everything. Yes, Lord.
mm.
whole wheel coming off the trailer. I
Did,
mean, the whole,
did
not
you
just the tire blow, the whole damn bearings and shit. The whole damn shit came out of experience. That a
did,
whole brake chamber fell off my axles, like all kinds of shit. Yeah.
did your
Mm.
company give you a commemorative pin that you could put like on your jacket to let you know that
Mm.
you're a real trucker? That's what
Hell,
Shake want me to have
hell no.
one of those things on my truck that say I'm a million miler or some shit,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the hell
yeah,
she
yeah.
want. She
The
want me to
jacket,
have
you
it
got
on
the
my
gold
truck.
jacket. You up in the Trucker Hall of Fame for your company and all of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
She want
You'd
me
have
to
been
have all of
inducted.
that. I'm not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Mm.
Shape,
No, I
you
feel
ever
you.
change your
If you ain't got to
tires
put
up?
yourself in no danger, yeah, don't do it. Yeah, go ahead, Tia.
You change your tires up, Shape? You put chains on before?
Yeah, I put chains on. Yeah, I put chains on before.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
sure
good.
have. Hmm.
Yeah,
Look at you
I've done
trying
it
to
three
pick.
times.
You trying to pick and change it up.
No, I ain't trying to.
No, no, I put on
Going through
chains on
Montana
tires
out
before.
there towards Idaho. Yeah, I done it too, GTL. I used the
Yeah.
rubber boot. I put the chain on without them, and I use the rubber things too. It's easier. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
Lord,
I
Lord.
still got my chains when I was on operator. They in my storage unit. I want to sell them, but I just keep them just in case. I still got them.
Yeah,
In case you know
keep
that,
them just in case. Don't sell them.
because that time come around again when I get a piece of equipment again, I might need them. So yeah.
Ain't nobody riding that old shit TL no more. We riding in the SS and now.
But I tell you what,
Oh
TL,
Lord.
if I auto operator, if I go out west, it's gonna be during the summer season. Ain't nobody going out there right now. That's how to be smart. All
Mhm.
money ain't good money. I don't give a fuck. They paying 10 grand. I'm cool. I'm staying on this side of 35.
Hmm. Yeah, she want me to go all the
Yeah.
way out there just to be able to be in the conversation like I'm a real super trucker. I ain't no damn super trucker.
Yeah. I
Hell
did that
no.
shit T Hill doing a C19 race, man, chasing 8,500 low, almost out there to watch it, man. Damn, it got stuck out there and sitting 3, 4 days. So I actually lost money on the damn low. So was it worth it? Hell no. Hell no. Cause you
I'm
gotta think each day
gonna
you sitting, you losing that money. That you dropping 1,000 off that low. These days you sitting on it. So yeah, lost
hmm.
money. But go ahead, say my bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up off here. I appreciate y'all. I gotta get rolling. It's 12:18 where I am. I
Yeah,
don't
you
want to be
gotta
All
get
late.
right,
going.
Shapey. It's
I
been
don't
a
want to be
pleasure to come
late.
back around. I won't be a stranger no more, man. I'm here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we
Come up
doing the
and
thing.
shout out to Sin, Nadia, Sam, Ghost, DL, KO Shay. All y'all for popping in, popping out. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Was
Of
And
Harpo
course.
in here?
TL, I'll freak with
What?
y'all too
No,
on the other hour. I
Hoppo
just
didn't
ain't been
come
on night
in.
shift for a while. Yeah,
Oh,
Hoppo
I'll be
ain't
okay.
back
come
around.
in. Hoppo ain't come
Okay.
in. Like I say, like
Okay.
don't let nothing distract you from your goals. Love your family, but put boundaries up. Be real about those boundaries. Be real about those boundaries to yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you go against anything you said against yourself, you ain't hurting nobody but yourself
Sit,
more.
hey, Shay World, can I say one thing for you in this thing? Citizen,
Yeah.
you a fool. You see what Citizen says? Shay, why don't you and KB team? Y'all make all tons of money as a team.
Oh Lord.
Cause Shape World want to go left and KB want to go right. That's why they on your
Yeah,
team.
Yeah.
yeah,
She gonna
yeah,
say, I don't go that way. I'm gonna go this way, and then he gonna
Exactly,
say, you
Tia. We
want to
be
go
yeah.
bumping
that
heads
way.
like a mug. I'm
Yeah,
like, but
go
the
go
money over
there.
here, they paying
we
us
we
20
we
bands if
fuck
we get this
around
load
and
over
have a
here.
wreck. We'll fuck around and have a wreck. You put us on truck together. He want to do some shit and I want to do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
And that
We be
be
bumping heads
anything.
like a mug. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah,
But no,
yeah,
that was funny though. I just had to read. That was funny. Said I appreciate that. But
Yeah,
no, y'all
yeah.
be easy shape and T Hill. I'll get with
yeah. You
y'all.
be
All
safe.
right. So, see y'all later. Thank you so
Uh,
much, CEO. Thank you so much, KB. I appreciate y'all. Be safe out there rolling. You know, ice shit still going. I don't know what's going on. They still posting up at these damn way stations. I don't know what the hell that is about, but be safe out there. I love y'all. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later.